We are a few short hours away from the party of the summer. I'm, of course, talking about SummerSlam. 2 nights this week coming to us live from MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey. We got so much to catch you up on. We took a week off, and the whole wrestling world went to hell. We lost an icon.
Yep.
We almost lost Vince McMahon.
I know.
How do you feel about him?
I know. Jeez.
Yeah, crazy that the news of the passing of Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea last week definitely rocked the professional wrestling world. Say what you want, and I'll, say what you want, whatever you want about the man, Terry Bollea, but the icon, the immortal Hulk Hogan is the reason professional wrestling is what it is today. It's the reason professional wrestling is at its peak. It's as popular as ever, and it has been since the 80s. So rest in paradise, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that was a shocker, man. We were in San Diego when word got out, and it was a hit. I was actually at a Hasbro breakfast when I found out that Hulk Hogan died, and it was like, wow. You lost Ozzy 2 days ago, and all of a sudden you lose Hulk Hogan. It was a crazy week with losses of people, but the Hulk Hogan thing really shocked not only the wrestling world, but like really the people who grew up watching him wrestle. It shocked the 80s folks that grew up on watching the cartoon with Hulk Hogan, watching Hulk Hogan on Thunder in Paradise, watching Hulk Hogan become Thunder Lips in Rocky. Yes, he may not have been the perfect role model as who he was, but you can't deny Hulkamania ruled a generation, man. Well, 2 generations, if you really think about it. When it first started, it became the biggest.
Don't forget Suburban Commando.
Suburban Commando. Because what does that smell, Dookie? But dude, my wife, she gets upset with me. She's like, why do you feel so much when someone passes away? It's a natural thing. I know it's a natural thing, but it hurts because these are the things my childhood grew up on. Growing up, watching these icons on TV, bigger than life, and listening to the music and watching TV. It just gets to a point. It gets to a point where it's like, damn, I kind of just hold on one second on that TV just went on. My TV's possessed.
He's got the most iconic and well-known and played theme song in wrestling. I am a real American. His iconic heel turn. Everyone's still comparing the John Cena's heel turn to Hollywood Hogan NWO heel turn.
It does. It feels like someone took my heart out with a spoon. And a spoon because it hurts more. It's just one of those things where we definitely are getting older as a generation, and of course, it's going to happen. But it makes you think about life itself. We got to see bigger than life, actors and actresses and musicians that define the generation, and one by one, and like I said, Hulk Hogan was wrestling. He was wrestling. He put it on the map. He made wrestling what it was. Hulkamania. Eat your vitamins. Say your prayers. Just those lines, man. People watched it. People imitated. Dressed as Hulk Hogan. And plus the song. You think about it, Real American. A lot of people, this day and age, that song really doesn't. People don't want to hear Real American. But that was his theme song. And you know what? Hell with those people. I don't care because it is the icon song. It was a song that was put that was his theme song.
Crazy thing is, what was it? A week prior, the singer and writer of that song died, Rick Derringer.
Yep. Oh yeah,
So,
right. You're right. Wow. You know,
think about it.
It's just crazy how how things are. You know, you hear today, you're not promised tomorrow. You know that saying. So listen, enjoy what we have now, what we can, like enjoying this, talking about about wrestling, things that we love. You know, and hold it close to your heart because you know it's one of those things, man. And like I said, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. I know you're going to be in that battle royal in the sky, you know?
Yes, well said. Sticks, final thoughts on Hulk Hogan before we move on into what everyone's coming to see, our SummerSlam predictions.
Yeah, the only thing you can really say is Hogan elevated wrestling higher than it would have gotten before and without him. Who knows where it would be now had it not been for that 80s run that he had with Vince McMahon. We definitely would not be talking about it in the same aspect, or maybe even at all. So for that, I will thank him. The 80s definitely were the childhood. I couldn't have asked for better. He, he was definitely a good part of that. And I personally will miss Hulk Hogan.
I mean, yeah, we got iconic moments. Him slamming Andre the Giant. His feud with Ultimate Warrior and Randy Savage, and going over to WCW and shocking the world with his heel turn to form the NWO, to coming back to his classic face downs with The Rock and Triple H, and just everything he's given the business of professional wrestling. He has cemented his spot on the Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling. Like I said, to kick this off, regardless of how you feel about Terry Bollea, the man, Terry the Bollea, the man, did, said, represented, felt, does not really affect how much the immortal Hulk Hogan did for professional wrestling. And in that standpoint, look at it however you want. I choose to honor Hulk Hogan versus the icon versus Terry Bollea, the man. Not to talk bad about him because he does have family and friends that are reeling from this, but Godspeed to Hulk Hogan. And, I guess Vince McMahon was so troubled and distraught by the news that he decided to crash his car.
I know that's crazy, man.
That's the going theory. Yeah. Because it was the same, almost the same time.
Yeah, the same day. Yeah, it was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But so that they were going to announce his LJN figure. He was going to be I want to call it the chase for the LJN, or the release, San Diego LJN release for the new line of LJN with Logan Paul and all that. Hulk Hogan was announced for that. So, and apparently CM Punk is getting an LJN figure. He announced it.
They never had one for CM Punk. Never had. That's pretty cool.
So that'll be cool too. But so much stuff went down through Mattel at San Diego Comic-Con. Hope you guys got the chance to catch up on all that, with all the wrestling figures, with Jacob Fatu and CM Punk making a surprise, Julia, all that. That was a really good time. All right.
I'm sorry. Do you saw the panel, Matt? You went to the panel?
No, I didn't make it to the panel.
I watched it on YouTube.
Julia was so smitten for her figure. Like she was like so smitten, right? Smitten.
Not smitten.
Smitten. She was so back with a figure, like she was like so happy, she was like so.
Oh my god, yeah, she had a huge smile on her face when she saw that figure.
Yeah, once you become a figure, you have made it. You have made it.
That's not wrong. That's not wrong.
That's not right at all.
All right, Stick said he had some information about NWA he wanted to talk about. So we'll hand it over to Sticks
just really
before we
quick.
get into our SummerSlam predictions.
Really quick, I wanted to go.
This is your internet. Nothing
was
about this is going to be really quick.
No, I know. You're right. I'll try to make it quick. How about that?
Okay.
I'll try to make it quick. So this past Tuesday, they started airing, not live, but the newest season of NWA started on the Roku channel. Where they started with what they call the Crockett Cup. It's kind of like their tournament for their opening of their seasons. Crockett Cup started in 1986. Jim Crockett Promotions for the NWA territory. Like I said, it's a tournament. They do tag team, singles, women's. So this week, I wasn't aware of this prior, but what we're getting on Roku for these events on Tuesday is from the Crockett Cup that took place in May of this year. So they've broken it down. If you go online, you can find out who won. Yeah. If you can go online, you can find out who won. So what we're getting took place May 17th of this year. The matches that we got were there was a tag team battle royal. I won't give out winners. If you want to go and watch it, go ahead.
Even your graphics.
It's only an hour. What's that?
Said even your graphics look like you got them on dial-up.
Yeah, these graphics were horrible. I couldn't find any better.
You got it at AOL?
You got me.
It was Net Zero, is what it was. Net Zero.
You got the Net Zero disc still, huh?
Ooh, yeah, I still got a few of those hanging around. Then we got the winner of the Battle Royal went on to face BFT. This is their this isn't the tag team champion, but it looked like Bradley Cooper, but it wasn't. I don't know who the guy is.
It looks like Damien Sandow is who it looks like.
Yeah.
Then the next match, they had a tag team match between EC3, former WWE, and Pretty Boy Smooth versus The Lost, Alex Misery, and Crazy Steve.
Man, how far he's fallen to go from TNA to WWE back to... Was he in AEW for a little bit?
For a little bit.
Yes, he was. A stint in AEW, and now he's in NWA. Like,
very short.
EC3. EC3 freaking. I remember they had the little skit when he came out with when Alexa Bliss was doing the talk show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's over there now. Then we got Brian Idol, which is
Jesus Christ, Brian Idol. Which one's Brian Idol? Is it the dude with the sweater vest?
No, the other guy.
All right.
The other guy is Carson Drake.
Carson Drake looks like a creative character on any WWE.
Well, which guy's Roku?
He does.
I know, right?
He did.
Looks like just a generic creative character.
I'm not sure if Brian Idol's related to Austin Idol, but
Austin Idol.
Listen,
that was it.
Drake, if you look at his neck, right? If you paint his face, it looks like freaking Brother Love. The way he smiles.
Love you. And if you're interested in watching the NWA on the Rokus, it's Tuesday nights, 8:00, and then they repeat it at 11. But it's on demand on the Roku channel for free, so you can watch it on channel 208.
Cool, thank you, Sticks.
I enjoy it.
What?
Yeah, kind of.
What?
It's not. But the girl jumping there, it does kind of look like we do.
It doesn't. He's grabbing the.
Hey. How many times do we got to tell you? You don't call chicks broads.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Dames.
Don't do it.
Damsel. You can't even say damsel in distress anymore because
I can't do old timey talk 100 years ago.
Their own boss.
Timeless Tony Storm.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I want to thank so-and-so. Both her 2 sets of lips taste awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys covered that move, right? The Mercedes Monet,
The Monet.
the face bearing move.
Uh,
How could you not?
All right, let's get
All
into it. Let's get into our SummerSlam predictions. 2 nights of SummerSlam. Thanks for joining us, Pete.
Oh, thanks. Like I
Pete,
said, I
good
completely
to
forgot
see you.
about the banquet moving.
I'm gonna be honest. SummerSlam is a little kind of a harder card for me to read. A little bit.
A little bit.
Matches.
There's a lot going on each night. So,
well, listen. Well, I think tonight. I think tomorrow night on SmackDown. It should be one more. I think one more match reveal for one of the shows, either the first night or the second night.
I don't know. We'll go through the card, but there's already 6 matches each night. There's already
I think we're
Yeah,
a full
I was gonna
card.
say I feel like we already got 6 and 6, which is already more than normal.
Yeah.
But I think that SummerSlam usually is the party of the summer, man. So you got to go big or go home.
Yeah, but they've already gone big. There's 12 matches already.
Yeah.
We've
Right.
never had this many.
Hey,
Well,
Berdazzle.
I'm possibly going to Monday Night Raw after the Monday night after
yeah?
SummerSlam. Yeah.
I'm so disappointed that NXT and WWE will be in Philly when I'm away.
Oh.
Yeah. I really wanted to go back to NXT because they're going back to 2300, near the ECW place.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna miss it.
All right. As a reminder, point system:
Hello.
10 points per winner called, pinfall, or other 10 points for any extra call that you make, any kind of interference, what have you. Our first matchup for night 1. Now, I got an email that had some of the matches for each night, and then there were some that they added later that they didn't have on that email. But I filled in where I thought.
Look at Sticks, Mr. Important. I got an email.
Well, they sent out an email.
Hey,
Everybody could have gotten it if they're on your
you
email
sure you didn't
list.
send your email to your own self?
I got an
I can't
email
reveal my
that
sources.
shows me
I
how.
emailed my own self. There you go.
Yeah. I sent myself an email. Intercontinental Championship match: Dominic Mysterio, the reigning champion, versus AJ Styles.
Okay. Matt, you want to begin or you want me to begin?
Go ahead, Dom.
All right. AJ Styles is definitely winning the belt due to outside interference from freaking goddamn Finn Balor.
Again?
But it's going to be a mistake. They're going to be out to help him. And Finn Balor is going to accidentally hit Dominic Mysterio with the belt or something with JD McDonough, and AJ is going to win the belt.
They're not going to get the Bullet Club back together?
I don't know. Not all I know is that's going to start the downfall of the whole Dominic Mysterio with
Judgment Day?
Judgment Day, yeah. You know, so this is the first match, right?
Maybe I don't
This is
know
what I
if
got
they
as the first.
settled. I don't know if they
Okay,
settled on the order yet.
If
I haven't seen an
the
order.
tag team championship match happens before this, Dominic Mysterio is going to probably try to help them, and they're going to lose, and then come out to interfere. It's either going to go one of two ways. If the tag team match is first, Dom tries to help them, and a mishap happens, they lose the belts. Later on, Dom fights, they come out, and they freaking goddamn they take out Dominic Mysterio to make AJ win. It's either or. So it could be, like I said, it all depends on what match.
So you're telling us one of these two guys is going to win this match?
Yes. AJ Styles wins because of a mishap with JD McDonough and Finn Balor. That's like I said, depending on who fights first, but that's my predicament. I know how AJ wins the belt.
All right.
What do you got, Pete?
Well, Matt, like you were saying, they really have set this card up to go a lot of different ways. It's not all straightforward where we're like, yeah, we know. Like Mania, we kind of knew like what was going to happen, like for most of the matches. Not a lot of surprises to be had. They've given themselves opportunities to do surprises. I do feel like maybe the time of the Judgment Day is over, like Dom is saying. And like he said, if the women were to lose their titles first, I could see. Well, I don't think that's necessary. They don't have to lose first. I could still see Dom losing it but getting cheated. And then the crowd going on, crowd baby facing him up, crowd getting on his side. But at the same time, I also feel like they're setting up AJ to be the guy to bring TNA's belt back to TNA.
Did you
they're
see?
Not going to let him have two, are they? So,
Pete, did you see the standing ovation, the pop that freaking Dominic got in AAA?
Yeah.
Dude, so he is aching for that baby face moment.
Dad is royalty down there, so he's like a prince.
I know. But I'm just saying, that's the pop that WWE wants, and they're going to get that. Because when he won the Intercontinental Championship, the pop that he got.
Yeah, so, that was surprising to me that many people liked him. But
it was surprising to him as well.
I know, right? Exactly.
But I do think you might be right. I do think they might give it to AJ here, just to kind of,
because he never won the belt before. That's the only belt that he that eluded him. Him and Sheamus has never won that belt. Also, Cena.
Well, yeah, you go the whole Cena thing. Well, now Cena will go chase AJ, but AJ's not healed up right now, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I do think they probably will go AJ here.
Sticks.
All right. I've got Dominic retaining. I think we'll get AJ or Finn come down and interfere with the match and get him to keep the. So I've got Dominic retaining.
Okay.
I've got AJ winning this belt off Dominic. Much like Dom said, I think Finn Balor is going to be the reason for it, and we're going to see this being the start of Dominic Mysterio's face turn and the end of his time in the Judgment Day. I think it'll last a little bit longer till Liv comes back before we get the official like Dom out of the Judgment Day type thing. But if you look at Dom's Intercontinental Championship run, he really hasn't done much for that title, and that title hasn't really done much for him. He's generating this pop authentically in AAA, and I really don't think that he's benefiting from having the Intercontinental Championship right now, to where AJ, who's kind of on his last run, could really benefit from holding a title to where we get some good matches and get, like Pete and I have talked before in our group chats, get more interest generated in this mid-card scene.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of interest in the men's mid-card or the women's mid-card right now. It feels like the same faces over and over and over again. So I think this is a good spot for them to, take the belt. And it seems like anytime anyone from the Judgment Day gets the belts, it's stagnant. So I think this is the perfect time to take the belt off of Dominic, have AJ win it. Then we can have AJ win a title he's never won, and then continue on to get more, feuds that we want to see before AJ's time is eventually up. So I'm going with AJ Styles over Dominic Mysterio via Finn Balor interference on this one.
Okay.
Because they've been planting that seed with Finn Balor all this time, talking Dom into stuff. Finn bringing in Alexa or Perez. I can't think of her first name. Roxanne Perez into the Judgment Day, and he's kind of planting that seed there of them booting Dom out. And as Dom being one of the original members behind Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest in this group after, of course, Edge, it's time for him to kind of see his way out of it and stand on his own 2 feet and move forward. So I think Dom drops the belt.
Imagine this, though. Imagine Dom is beltless. And like you said, the pop he got down in AAA. Imagine Dom grabbing the AAA belt.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if they move him over to AAA either, like they've done with Los Garza.
And start his whole, I'm the greatest luchador in the world.
Yeah. I would not put it past WWE to try to have him take the belt off of Kingo. I would not be shocked by it at all.
Well, listen, all I know is the greatest luchador, El Grande Americana. We don't freaking they got freaking 3 of them.
Yeah, which one? Because there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them now.
Yo, Pete Dunne, Kaiser, or freaking goddamn freaking what's his name?
Shorty G.
Shorty G.
Shorty G.
Shorty G. And I guarantee there'll be a 4th one. I guarantee Yo,
a fatal
Carmelo
four-way
Hayes,
of Americano.
Carmelo Hayes comes out as freaking goddamn Americano.
So we're gonna have.
I said it first here.
We're gonna have El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano.
You have one tall one, one short one, one in between.
Well, then we got to get Otis. Was Otis healthy yet? We got to get Otis.
Oh my God, you have
we gotta get a beefy one out there.
Yeah, right. You need one.
You might as well just march Tozawa out there as an El Grande Americano.
It's not a terrible
You need a
idea.
girl. You gotta get a girl. El Grande Americano. Come too. You just throw it out there. Make a whole big mockery of it. Have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. I have a whole PLE with El Grande Americanos.
Isn't it kind of obvious? Don't you think they're building just towards like a mask match at some point? Like the losers are gonna have to unmask.
Yeah, of the loser. Who is the real El Grande Americano?
They're gonna call it the Gulf of America Rumble, and it's just all the versions of El Grande Americano in a one match.
That's gonna be funny when that does happen.
Funny if they did.
It is gonna happen. It is gonna happen.
We'd love it. We'd love it. All right.
Yeah.
The next one here. We got a lot to go through. Women's championship match: Tiffany Stratton, retaining current champion, versus Jade Cargill. Storm.
All right. You can go first.
She's been using that those taglines an awful lot lately.
We'll let Pete go first on this one.
She better turn heel at this point because I don't think the crowd's going to be on her side. It's Jade, that is.
Nope.
But also, honestly, she ain't ready. I don't think she's not polished enough to hold a world title. And if she does, I don't think she's going to hold it for long. But they might do the turn, and I think she might win this one and take the belt off of Tiffany just to kind of freshen things up, mix things up, because I don't know. I've got other theories in my head, and I think with the draft probably coming up soon, I think the belts are also going to be switching brands.
What's your favorite word, Dom?
The draft. There you go.
The draft is coming.
Ding, 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 ding. Yep.
I think the eventual
Take a drink.
title holder of John Cena's belt ain't going to Friday. He's got to be on Monday, but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I have a good theory on that too. So,
well, I think they'll probably give it to Jade with some sneaky bits, maybe something a little underhanded, or she takes advantage of something that happens, whether she does it or not. But I still think a heel turn is in store for her.
Yes.
Ending Tiffany time.
Go ahead, Dom.
Oh, Dom. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Sticks. Go ahead, Sticks.
Go Sticks. Go Sticks.
I thought we were just gonna go
go up in the reverse order.
I was just jumping. I was just letting people go first, but go ahead, Sticks.
All right. I think they want to keep the belt on Tiffany. I think Tiffany is, for lack of a better word, a hot commodity for them right now. Fans like her, from what I can tell. Jade, I think, like Pete said, I don't really think she's ready to hold the belt. She probably could. Obviously, she could, but I don't think they're good. They just gave her. I think they gave her the Queen ring as a holding place for, but no belt for Jade right now. So I got Tiffany winning.
Go ahead, Dom.
You know what? I got Jade Cargill winning. The reason why, because Naomi was supposed to cash in on. I think it was going to happen that Jade Cargill was going to win, and Naomi was going to cash in on her to put the final nail in the coffin with their feud. But since she won the belt off Io Sky, now I think now we're going to get a heel turn on Jade Cargill, win the belt, and it's gonna turn. So my theory with Bianca Belair being part of Naomi whole big thing against Jade Cargill is gonna probably take a back seat. I don't think they're gonna make Bianca Belair heel. Because they'll make Jade Cargill, because the crowd is against Jade Cargill right now. They booing her. She's having words with the crowd back and forth. So that heel turn is very definite. It's gonna happen. So I see Jade Cargill winning the belt off of Tiffany time, doing something cheating, winning the belt and having it there, and then we could have a Bianca Belair freaking Jade Cargill fight down the road for WrestleMania.
What's next?
Clash in Paris.
Clash of Paris is next, right? But then when are they going to Perth?
That's I don't know, Perth.
Yeah, because that's technically Crown Jewel, right? So I'm just also thinking ahead, a few steps ahead that the
I want to say that's
it might be September.
October.
Well, look at it this way. If you really think about it, in the men's, like in the men's
title for title, like they did before.
Title for title. Yeah. You have John Cena versus Gunther.
Yeah, October 11th is Crown Jewel in Perth.
If they keep the belts, right? If they keep the belts at SummerSlam, the way it goes, John Cena is still heel. You'll have Gunther is a heel, and you have Seth Rollins going for the Money in the Bank. All three heels. If that turns out the way that is, which it's not, because there's a lot of a scenario that's going to happen before.
No, let's not worry about that. I know. Yeah, we'll get ahead of ourselves.
I think
that's Dom's special is to get ahead of himself.
I don't. Jade Cargill.
I'm surprised he doesn't have Brock Lesnar coming out in this match.
Yeah, Brock
he's Lesnar. The fourth man.
He's in Page, baby.
Brock Lesnar's the fourth man.
He's the fourth man. I actually think, like I said, Jade Cargill's going to win. I don't think there's going to be outside interference. I think Bianca Belair might come out. She might come out to confront
guest
Jade
referee
Cargill
again for some stupid ass reason.
Jade Cargill, because Jade Cargill, has been acting up, telling her why you fighting dirty, the way you're fighting against Tiffany Stratton. So I think she's coming out to defend Tiffany Stratton, and that's why I think she's going to stay a face. So Jade Cargill wins, and you'll have her have the belt to WrestleMania. So you have the EST versus Jade Cargill WrestleMania. That's what they want.
Jesus, you're gonna have her hold.
You're going all the way to Mania with this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, really?
They want.
I mean, they didn't even give Jey Uso the belt for more than a month. You're gonna go all the way to Mania with Jade Cargill?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying that's what I want to see. It's either Jade Cargill or friggin' Rhea Ripley fighting. Rhea Ripley defending Jade Cargill or friggin' Bianca Belair. So it's one of those two.
Well, Rhea versus Bianca would be a hell of a match, but I still feel like they don't want to waste it. I feel like they're trying to keep that in their pocket as long as they possibly can.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Jade Cargill wins this match. Part of me thinks she's got to come out and kind of put her critics to bed and win it very handedly. Have a very strong showing, better than she did in the Queen of the Ring. I think the writing's been on the wall for this for a while, because they gave her they have a lot invested in her. They gave her Queen of the Ring, and they kind of gave Tiffany Stratton just that bridge opponent at Evolution and Trish Stratus. Like, everyone knew Trish Stratus wasn't going to win this title off of Tiffany Stratton. So I think they're going to have Cargill win, and I agree with Don that they're working towards Jade Cargill versus I want to call her Sasha Banks, but
Bianca
Belair. Towards Bianca Belair at some point, maybe Survivor Series, maybe Perth. Maybe Perth.
Gracious Paris, Stephanie Vakir fights.
Stephanie Vakir's fighting the Raw champion.
Naomi.
So she's going to fight Naomi or whoever wins the triple threat. Yeah. But I think they're working towards Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair at some point, whether it's in Perth, whether it's Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble. I don't necessarily see her making it all the way till Mania next year holding that belt, but I do see her walking away SummerSlam as the champion. I think you're set to almost see every championship change hands, honestly. So
I think so, yeah. I think we'll see one way or the other. We'll see some.
Yeah. Well, let's keep running through the list.
Very good.
I'm going off the cuff. I didn't really think too much of this through.
All right.
This is the head scratcher for me on this match, the World Heavyweight Championship match, because there's so many variables at play in this match. And I'll jump in with this one. I actually think CM Punk is going to beat Gunther clean in this match. And the world, and we did it on this show, is speculating that Seth Rollins' injury is a work and that it's not real, and he's going to cash in on this match. So that kind of, every time we've been in this situation where we're like, oh, this is what WWE is doing, this is probably what they're doing, they swerve us.
And they're going to swerve us.
And I don't think Seth Rollins cashes in on this. I think they're going to have
I know where
Punk,
you're going.
they're gonna have Punk win clean on this and beat Gunther,
yet,
and we're gonna think that there's no cash in coming. But yeah, I think CM Punk beats Gunther clean in this match, and they're gonna have that belt on Punk probably going into Mania next year.
Okay, you know what, Matt? You're absolutely right, because I know what the swerve is coming. I know what the swerve is, because that's one of the things I want to talk about too. Is later on we talk about it. But go ahead, Six.
I'm on the fence. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to CM Punk winning. I think it comes back to what we've been talking about the last couple of weeks, that they're trying to make Gunther be the big bad, show that he can beat anybody except Jey Uso at WrestleMania. But
hey, at least he acknowledged he tapped out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm just saying, he has it before when the crowd was like, "You tapped out." DT's like, "I did, but you guys don't have anything else to say," whatever the hell he said.
They blocked out. You tapped out. They figured you tapped out and figured one like 2 weeks ago they blocked.
Oh, they blurred it out. Yeah.
Why?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Probably thought they were saying something else. Who knows? I'm gonna take Gunther to retain over CM Punk. Keep his to keep his big bad going strong.
Yeah, I think this is the most obvious one. Actually, like of all the matches. As much as I wouldn't mind and would like to see CM Punk have a title, we all know Rollins said he ain't gonna let him do it. He ain't gonna let him have a title. That said, I don't think he's cashing in, Dom, because I know where you're going later, and I'm with you. But I still think he sends out Braun and Bronson to go interfere and keep Punk from getting a title.
Yes.
So Gunther maintains. Also because Gunther, he's got to reestablish himself after tapping out the Jey Uso. And they don't want to. I don't think they want to give him that short of a run. I don't think he needs a 666-day run or anything like that. But I do think he needs to have solid defenses. And like I said, with the draft, I think he'll get fresh opponents going to Friday with the belt. He can face the LA Knights and whoever else they might draft or keep over on the SmackDown brand. But that's my thinking. So I think Gunther retains with some shenanigans to keep Punk from getting a belt.
You don't think WWE's Big Bunny is putting that belt on CM Punk?
Not yet.
We've been what, 2 years now with Punk back, not to hold the championship?
No, because he already didn't get his real, true Mania moment. They're going to give him his Mania moment.
He is.
Because he'll probably be the one to go after Seth at some point.
Yes.
Wait, I didn't finish. Why'd you change it? I didn't do mine.
Oh, you didn't do mine. Oh, sorry.
I already know what you're going to say.
No, I was going to say. No,
I thought you did. Well, you did real quick.
That's why, because we already know what he's going to say.
No, I'm going to say that. No, Gunther's winning. Gunther's going to win. And Pete said that you're going to see Breaker and Braun come out, and you're going to think that Seth is going to cash in. They're going to beat the crap out of freaking goddamn Punk, and they're going to freaking Gunther's going to win by having him tap out, put him to sleep. He's going to do that, and they're going to look at Gunther, and Gunther's going to be like looking around to see if Seth is coming out. And no Seth.
And they're just going to leave.
And they're going to leave. And it's going to stop that from happening. So Gunther is definitely...
Gunther's the fourth man.
I think the problem with that, though, is it all depends on when that tag team, the Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Braun and Braun security tag team match happens. Because I think for all intents and purposes, this is going to be your night one main event.
Yeah.
The other one, I think the Romans get
it.
You think Roman's getting the main event?
Yeah, they love giving that.
Yeah, I think he's in the main event spot. Yeah.
This is going to be the match. You know what? This is the main event. I think Roman Reigns is earlier in the day because the tag team has nothing to do with the. It has nothing to do with.
Well, again, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves of why I think the other one's the main event, but I think the other.
I wouldn't be surprised if that one.
Because maybe we get that fourth man introduced then, and that's
the fourth man. Ethan Page. That's another thing.
I think
they keep letting him retain. He's going to be Page.
I wouldn't be surprised if that tag team match is like the night one kickoff match. The Roman and Jey Uso match would be the first match of the night because there's no title on the line. It's like one of the few matches that has no title.
Exactly.
Either that or Karrion the Cross or I think Karrion Cross, Sami Zayn kickoff night too.
Didn't they open with Gunther and Jay at
on Mania? They did, yeah.
At Mania, they did, yeah.
Can't you see him opening with this?
Yeah. You know what? Look, let me tell you something. I think.
I really don't know.
Anyway, let's just keep going. There's a lot of speculation. We got that. So we all, just three of us picked Gunther.
Right. Yep.
And we got one Punk.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt picked Punk. Women's Tag Team Championship match: Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
All right, I'll kick this one off. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair wins the tag team champions. Often. That's all I say. No interference. There's not going to be interference. They're going to win. Players because remember, it's going to be they're going to butt head. What's going to happen is that there's going to be a mistake, and
seeds of discontent amongst the Judgment Day.
Yes. So,
also, I think it's just I'm going to just jump on board with you that Charlotte and Alexa are going to win just because the crowd is with them right now.
Yep.
And they really don't have a tag team division to begin with. So
exactly.
Who the hell cares who has the women's tag team?
Exactly. So they're going to win straight out, and if there is any shenanigans along the way, but Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
I mean, what are they going to defend? They'll defend against the Secret Hervis, maybe the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
I mean, I'll jump on that grenade too. I think Bliss and Flair win because my God, look at all the and I was one of them. Look at all the backlash Flair got from winning the female Royal Rumble this year.
She did,
and people were out on her. Nobody cared. Like there was get Flair off my TV chance. They didn't want to see her on SmackDown. They didn't want to see her on TV at all.
And now they like her.
Good on Alexa Bliss for making the crowd come around and actually make Charlotte Flair likable.
And you see the way Charlotte Flair's dressing? She's dressing in a cowboy hat, boots, and all these crazy stuff she's like,
she would
like
Bessie's one of those weird unitards.
Yeah, but what's funny? The hugs are like she's like hugging her, like they back it off. Like
it's all Alexa. Like Alexa's goodwill has helped. I think Charlotte also, with her being honest with her, with the crowd and everything, helped a little bit, made her more sympathetic. But yeah, people are on board with it, and I gotta admit, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, just remember they're not friends.
Not friends, exactly.
They're not friends. We're not friends.
Man, she was all the blood the other night.
Oh my God,
yeah.
Well, Karrion had that one the other night. If you watch it, where he got a bloody nose, and then Scarlett started wiping it all over herself.
Because that's her husband's blood.
Yeah, that's her husband. I'm not so.
Well, I get that.
You wipes other stuff on her face.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna keep that train rolling. I'm gonna also pick Flair and Bliss. I think this is going to be the first crack in the Judgment Day windshield.
No, the Dom, Dirty Dom.
Well, you said Dirty Dom. I didn't.
I don't know when with the match card is what's going to be. So this could be the first match. We don't know,
but he's also saying he also I think picked Dom to win.
Yeah.
So he doesn't see the
crack. I picked Dom to win, so I don't have that as the crack. I have this one being the crack. Because we all know that they don't have a very big, they don't have a big women's tag team.
They don't have a tag team division.
They have any.
I mean, they have they just had a new name for Natalia and.
Yeah,
it's called Who Cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah, really. They don't have a strong
team. It's a good team. Unless you put them in freaking lingerie, then I would care.
Those days are over, Dom. I'm sorry.
No.
Here's night one.
No broad penny match.
Night one is the World Heavyweight Championship match, Gunther Punk. The Women's Championship match, Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Randy Orton, and Jelly Roll. The Tag Team Championship, the Judgment Day match. This match right here is night one. Mm-hmm. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Bronson and Braun. and Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. That's all night one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
That's
still going the
actually
way
a
I'm
pretty good
thinking.
card. Night one.
Yeah, I still think hands down, Bliss and Flair win this match.
Yeah. Mhm.
And again, good on to the goodwill of Alexa Bliss to actually get Charlotte Flair over.
Yep.
Yeah, and like I said, Judgment Day crumbling and the brand new Bullet Club is
That's
forming.
all of us taking Flair Bliss. Yeah. Wow.
I don't know about the Bullet Club, but crumbling of the Judgment Day, I can tell you that.
See, but me personally, odd take here. I don't know that the Judgment Day should crumble. I think they should be a stable that rotates members in and out because look what the Judgment Day does for these. Look what they did for Rhea. Look what they did for Damian Priest. Look what they did for Dominic Mysterio. Like, it should just be a stable that revolves people in and out. And kind of like they do with the Bullet Club. It should be WWE's version of the Bullet Club where they rotate people in and out because it seems to do really well for making stars. And they're
fair enough. And also, I mean, we don't have Liv coming back anytime soon, so
I thought,
we got to stretch this out a little bit. No need to.
I agree. They've been a good heel faction, so I don't take that away from them. All right. Up
What
next.
else for sticks?
All right, the Wyatt Six tag team 6-pack TLC tag team match. Wyatt Six champions versus the Street Profits, Motor City Machine Gun, DIY, Fraxium, and Andre and Ray Phoenix.
This is a night 2 match. This is a Sunday match.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, that's according to the match
This
card.
is one that was added, and I just added it into where I thought it would go. So.
Yeah, no, I think it is a night 2 thing. I think they announced it the other day, but it doesn't matter. This is another one I think is kind of a layup.
Yeah.
Of course, I just don't think they're taking the belts off the Wyatt Six.
No, I don't think they are, but I could.
It's going to be a hell of an entertaining match, though.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this. There's going to be a lot of fun to watch this.
I'm going to tell you, all kidding aside, the breakout stars, Andrade and Ray Phoenix, they're good as a tag team. You know,
all of these tag teams.
I know they are, but I'm glad that Andrade and Ray Phoenix are definitely getting their shine.
But this is also part of the problem. All these tag teams are good.
Yes.
We need to mix some of this up because Mondays sucks.
They're going to have to, when the draft does come, some of these guys are coming to Raw. So, anyway, Matt, you want to start? I guess you start.
I mean, I'm just looking at this graphic and I'm like, why does it look like this graphic looks like the Motor City Machine Guns just farted and Ciampa and Gargano are both taking big whiffs of it. Yeah.
Smell it.
This is a hard one for me, honestly. I think the Wyatt Six are going to retain. They're not going to take the belts off of them yet. As much as I would like to see their Fraxium or Andrade and Ray Phoenix, to your point, Dom, win this match, I honestly see the Wyatt Six retaining on this. I don't see them taking the belts off the Wyatt Six yet.
Yeah, and like I said, we need a shakeup. I think Profits might be a good team to move to Monday, liven up that tag division because.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't be Andrade because unless you're going to move Penta to SmackDown, you might as well just have Ray Phoenix team with his brother.
Yeah.
If they're going to move.
Yeah, now they don't want to do that yet.
Yeah,
they're trying to save that. So. But I also think Andrade and Ray Phoenix can still work together pretty well, and I think they can challenge at some point, even with the Wyatts. And I just think with all the speed and the little guys, keep them together because they can always put on entertaining matches amongst themselves, and then you can do more of the brawlers on the other side. But then the Judgment Day are over there, so who knows?
What do you got? Who do you have, Pete?
I just said the Wyatts. I said this is the layup. I don't think they can take the belts from the Wyatts yet.
The other side, I'm just tired of seeing the Judgment Day versus the Viking Raiders versus the New Day versus
American Made.
Yeah. It's like,
or Alpha Academy.
Yeah.
But Otis.
You don't even see them anymore because Otis is hurt. So
exactly. But we would be seeing them if he wasn't. Yeah. It would just be filling time.
Dom?
I see the Wyatt Six keeping the belts because they just gave it to them. They got a pretty decent pop winning the belts. And definitely this is going to make a standout, a star out of Faxium and Andrade and Ray Phoenix are definitely going to be the stars of this whole thing. You're gonna see these guys high flying, and when they do have the draft, I can actually see Andrade and Ray Phoenix going to Raw and DEI, DIY. I mean,
you mean DIY? There's no DEI here, my man.
See them going to Raw, and you keep in the Street Profits and Fraxium and the machine guns, Motor City Machine Guns stay on.
You're right, Motor City.
But yeah, Wyatt 6 retain. It's gonna be one hell of a fight, though. You're gonna have, you have all these guys. It's gonna be high flying. It's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff, man. I like that.
I will admit, though, I still do not like the name Fraxium.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's just a lazy thing to do. Like, we're not shipping them. Like, why don't you just put their names together? Like, you could have given them a name. But then, again, when you see some of the names they come up with, the team, like Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, what were they? It was like, it wasn't No Quarter Catch Crew. It was like Catch 22.
They should have called them.
Mambo dancers? I don't know. Like, they just add some dumb shit. What was it? Power Fusion Collective?
The Power
Pure Fusion Collective? Yeah.
Pure Fusion.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Who's naming the teams these days?
I agree. Like Vince McMahon naming them all over again because he had the War Raiders were the Viking Raiders, and now they're back to the War Raiders. And
yeah, how are they going to put Andrade and Ray Phoenix's name together? Like, what are they going to be called?
Be cool.
Andrade.
Andre Phoenix.
Yeah.
Andrade.
And NX.
But that's not
actually,
like a bug spread.
You bring Andrade and figure Ray Phoenix to SmackDown to Raw, and you have
they're going to be called Pure Lucha Collective.
You're gonna have freaking goddamn El Grande Americano fight these guys. You're gonna have a whole bunch of big things.
Dude, imagine if they bring back the Lucha House Party.
Yeah. Oh my
God. Listen, they're gonna have to bring in freaking Hornswoggle as El Grande Americano. Imagine.
Hornswoggle.
All right. So for me,
I think we all went right.
No, it's still me. I also have Wyatt winning. I would like to see Andrade and Phoenix win, but I think they're going to kind of groom them to put them into AAA.
Well, we're grooming people now, huh, Sticks?
Well, you know what I mean. Because they're a new team, so they're going to have to build up a rapport.
That's why I think LWO needs to go. Forgot about them on Mondays.
Well, I mean,
come on.
But I like them. They're talented. I'm just saying. Like,
ever since Ray got hurt, that group has just kind of crashed and burned. Like,
yeah, I keep forgetting about Dragon Lee.
I'll be honest. When I was watching Raw and they came out, I was like, "Who the hell is this generic guy that they just pulled out of the crowd?" Like, they're telling me this team is LWO. Like, I don't even know who these guys are.
The one without the hat?
Yeah, the one without the hat. Exactly.
Well, he also looks different because he shaved the beard. Like, he used to look like he was like 45 years old when he had the beard. Now that he shaved it, like, who is this guy?
It's like Dragon Lee doesn't even want to have anything to do with them anymore.
Well, all right, let's move along. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
I guess I'll start this one.
This is your I have this as the big match of the night. So
I agree.
I like the winner keeps Roman's shoes.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. As much as I would, as much as I believe that Roman and Jay are going to win this, I think Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed win this due to the next member of the faction coming in. Yes. So either it's going to be the next Ethan Page, not Ricky Starks, and not the father, the freaking the family freaking what's his face? They're talking about this guy now too.
The Don.
The Don.
Yeah.
Being
Don Corleone.
Yeah. But
No, it's easy who it is.
easy.
Yeah.
It's not almost.
It's almost.
No, it's not almost. Nah.
It's
It's
not
a team full of monsters.
It's not a Moss.
Nah, it's not gonna be. Nah, it's not gonna be almost.
Moss.
Ethan Page is gonna be Ethan Page, the North American champion. Is gonna be the foot. I'm hoping that's my dream. He's part of that group. It'd be kind of cool because to have.
It's been your dream for a while, though.
Yeah, it's been. I've been saying it for a long time, but the third member, the fourth member of the
Page
faction.
don't fit.
Oh, I think Page fits perfectly.
I think he does.
He talks too much.
He does.
Yeah, he does fit.
Nobody
He does
wants
fit.
Seth don't want anybody else talking.
Listen, he does.
I'm saying
He's
one
gonna-
step back. You don't want
He's
anybody
gonna
else
be-
talking.
He'd be the wild card on that team. I'm telling you, but whoever it is.
If you want to, he's to be the JD McDonough, the guy to take all the pins.
All right,
yes,
listen,
they will
at
have
the
a
end-
guy who will be the guy to take all the
At
pins.
the end, the next member is coming out, and they're going to defeat Roman and Jay.
It's gonna be a
That's gonna be-
monster, like Booker T says.
Monster.
Now listen, Bronson Lee fought it. You got freaking goddamn Paul Heyman like, oh, what does that smell? You know, freaking. No, it's like Ron Breaker fought it, and he's like, "What's that smell?" Do you see? I was like, "Damn it!"
Well, since I already said what I guessed anyway, we'll just
I thought it was the
formalize it and
shoes.
say
I mean,
think
this
that
looks.
Breaker and Reed are going to win, and I think the fourth man will be the interference. I think that'll be the reveal of night one, and I think it's still going to be Omos.
I think this one looks like Paul Heyman gambled on a fart and lost. Is what I think that one looks like.
Oh yeah, like damn.
I'm going. Listen, Roman Reigns is leaving to go film Street Fighter. I think him getting beat down is a good way to write him off TV again.
Just got back.
I know he did, but I'm taking Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in this one as well too. I don't have the fourth man coming out here, but that's who I'm taking. Is I think Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker win this one pretty handedly. Although I'm conflicted because normally the team that's left laying on Raw the Monday before the pay-per-view is the team that wins at the pay-per-view.
But they might
Exactly.
switch it.
But I just
Could it be?
Yep.
Could we get a heel turn in Jay? I don't know.
No.
What do you think about it? Nah,
Now you're really reaching.
I was waiting for you to say that Zilla was coming to help out Roman all of a sudden. That's what I was waiting for you.
You know, they're talking about that, but I actually think
Yeah, they're talking.
No, but I actually think Zilla's going to be showing up on SmackDown against Solo. I think Jacob Fatu.
You think they don't have enough dudes already?
Yo,
Yeah, what the hell? Bring
They
him
might
out
as well
there.
just make SmackDown the entire Ioani bloodline show.
What I don't remember. Was it Tama? He'll be back eventually. There'll be 5 already.
No, actually, he's not going to be part of it. He's going
Zilla in there.
to be part of the good group because they didn't acknowledge him. So when he comes back,
I haven't heard Dom mention. I haven't heard you mention that the Jay's father pulled out of WrestleCon to be at SummerSlam. So
Rikishi?
Rikishi.
Stink face
Rikishi?
somebody?
Hey, listen,
You gonna
he
stink
was
face
scheduled to be at WrestleCon and pulled out last minute.
Rikishi can become the new wise man for the Solos group.
Rikishi ain't gonna be a wise man to do nothing but bitch about his family getting screwed over on his podcast.
Yeah.
You're not booking my sons. Where's Big Jim?
Right. I also have Breaker and Reed winning. I think Reed is going to look good in Roman's sneakers. So,
Do you know the sneakers? That sneaker sale went up since that Monday Night Raw.
probably.
Those sneakers freaking shot up in value.
Yeah, I mean it's only
People
natural.
buy it.
They deboed him. They took his shoes.
They're my shoes now.
Yeah,
No, he's gonna wear them. He's gonna wear them for SummerSlam.
I hope he does. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, no, right?
Roman come back.
Mhm.
Hey man, can I have my shoes back? I mean, they'll kind of be like both of ours, but we'll keep them at my house.
Yeah.
All right. All right, off to night 2. So Sunday, what that 3rd?
Actually, it feels more like day 2. Like, isn't it starting like 6 o'clock?
Yeah, there's
My
6
time,
o'clock.
like our time, 6.
Yeah,
And
right,
well, and Dom.
Yeah.
Shit, Matt, what time does that start for you?
3,
3,
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So it's day 2.
Yeah.
What? It's afternoon 2.
Randy Orton. I moved this from night 1. This was scheduled.
This is gonna be night 1.
Yeah.
I think this might go back to night 1. I moved it because of the whole.
Matt ran the list. He said this is
this is night 1.
Yeah, I moved it to night 2 only because of the whole Drew McIntyre getting stuck in the UK. I think I got sold on that work.
Listen, Sticks. Just be real. You moved it to night 2 because you made a mistake. And night 1 has been sticked. You sticked all the stuff with your AOL freaking internet.
If they don't do it on night, that's why I moved it. I got caught up in the. Listen, I got caught up in the work.
Logan Paul getting a hell of a blue steel in that picture. Right there.
know.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, right. Yo, and freaking Jelly Roll looks like a crackhead.
He's just happy to be there.
I know. He's like, yo, I can't believe I get free crackers. Jeez.
Oh God. All right, Dom, you go first, bud.
You know what? I want to see McIntyre win because he has been hilarious with his freaking his things, his promos. Yeah, I'm stuck here. He goes, "You're gonna get fat again, like these cows over here." The way he's been talking, going on, telling Jelly Roll that he's gonna see his Tootsie Roll for the first time, and all these things.
When he had that cow video,
Yeah, the cow. Oh, that was funny. That was hysterical. But
that was funny.
I think Randy Orton and Jelly Roll wins because they're gonna push it. Because apparently Jelly Roll is taking over for Travis Scott. They nixed the whole Travis Scott project. Now Jelly Roll will be the new.
I don't think he's taking over.
No, the whole thing. No, the thing is that Travis Scott was supposed to be heavily involved, but he didn't develop.
But the roles were completely different. Travis Scott was a heel. He was.
I know, but
thing. This is a.
But they changed things around. They changed. I know it's a heel. But anyway, make a long story short, it's going to be freaking Randy Orton.
They picked another celebrity.
another singer.
They grabbed another celebrity to wrestle.
Yeah, so Randy Orton and Jelly Roll are going to win.
Yeah, I agree. Randy Orton, Jelly Roll win. I think you're not going to have McIntyre eat the pin. You're going to have Logan Paul eat the pin, probably from Jelly Roll. WWE has this thing about when celebrities wrestle, the celebrity always wins. So Logan Paul has this uncanny ability to just eat a pin and it doesn't affect him. Like he resets. Ever. So I think Jelly Roll pins. I think you're gonna get double RKOs. Randy's gonna hit both Drew and Paul with an RKO, and Jelly Roll is going to pin Paul for the 3 count, but I have Jelly Roll and Randy Orton winning this match.
I think we are missing Dom's other match, though, because, with all the celebrities, I mean, Cardi B's got to have an impromptu match, right?
Cardi B's supposed to be fighting,
there you go. Look, he's already got it.
Cardi B's going to
cost Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's also an easy one, too. I think Orton and Jelly Roll win because they want to get the crowd pop. But, yeah, you can't – even though Drew can eat a loss and still keep going, I think Logan is going to take the pin as well because he can take it. I like Drew. I think Drew needs to be back in the main event scene.
No, but we got to have – there's something about Drew.
Fan.
There's something about Drew that we're going to be talking about.
Face or heel. He can do either. I'm on board.
Yeah.
All I want to see is Jelly Roll take out Logan Paul with a Swanton Bomb. If he finishes with a Swanton Bomb, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah, that would be something.
I also have Orton and Jelly Roll winning this match.
Wasn't he teasing it the other night?
Yeah. I think so.
I can't remember. Did he start to climb up on the rope?
That'd be awesome.
I think he did start, yeah.
If he hits it, that'd be hilarious.
It would be something.
Intercontinental Championship match: Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch.
I think Becky Lynch wins this match via Bailey interference.
No, thank you.
I think she's going to retain via interference. I don't see Lyra winning this. I think they're looking towards Becky Bailey for this championship, and Bayley's going to be the one to take that belt off Becky. I don't think it's going to be Lyra, and I think it needs to be. I think the Lyra Valkyria not being able to challenge for this belt again, as long as Becky has it, is the most intriguing part of this, because I'm sick and tired of watching these two wrestle each other.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree. And you got to keep Becky out of the main event scene for a while, because much like Charlotte, can't have her hogging all the spotlight, and so keep her here for a while, which she's doing a very good job with this belt. But I don't know. But how are you gonna book that? Like, if Bayley's coming out with a new heel persona and Becky's already a heel, who are you going to get behind when those two face off? It's kind of a tough call.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm just going to follow up with why I think Lyra might win, but then get beat down by Bayley, and then it'll just be the Bayley and Lyra now in the picture as the next feud for this title, because you still need to have a big name, and Bayley will be the big name, and she will eventually take it at the next, whatever the hell the next pay-per-view is. I don't see it as a long reign for Lyra Valkyria.
At the Clash in France or whatever it is?
Yeah. Clash at the Castle in Paris. I don't know. That's just the wild. Just so you can still keep face, heel, all that normal wrestling business.
Yeah.
I think Becky keeps the belt. Like Matt said, because Bayley's going to interfere, and you're going to have Lyra versus Bayley in a couple of matches here and there, down the road, and then Bayley gets her match against Becky, and that's the pop they want in one of the big matches, one of the big PLEs that are going to be pay-per-views that are going to be happening. We don't know which one, but I think Bayley versus Becky definitely is in the works for a future pay-per-view.
All right, I have Becky Lynch retaining. I have Bayley coming down to interfere to try and get Lyra a win, but ends up botching it, and then Becky Lynch gets the win on Lyra.
I'm just tired of seeing a revolving door that is this mid-card division for this title. Like, you've only had 3 people in it. You've only had Becky, Bayley, and Lyra in this. Like,
no.
Do we not? Well, and I guess you kind of had Dakota Kai a little bit, and then what's her name from American Made? Ivy Nile, a little bit too. But the only main players have been Becky, Bayley, Lyra, Becky, Bayley, Lyra, Becky, Bayley, Lyra, Becky, and we just got done seeing Lyra and Bayley like 3 matches in a row. I don't want to see Lyra win this and see Lyra Bayley for that belt. I would love for them to hold off on Bayley's heel turn a little bit longer and give us Becky Bayley for this belt at Clash at the Castle.
We've been saying that a lot, that we've been getting the same matches one way or the other.
Because we have
in each PLA. Yeah. Jay Gunther. How many? What do we say? 6 times they fought?
6, right? 5 or 6 now on that one. Yeah.
This will be 3 for these 2.
No, this will be 4 or 5 if you count the
tag team matches.
If you count the triple threat match.
But they are not.
So it just
because even going into this, like Becky's, it's 1-on-1-to-1.
Right.
Well, it's actually 2-to-1 in favor of Lyra. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
If you count NXT, but it's like, dude.
I don't know. Like Matt, like we were talking about, the mid card, it needs help. They need to freshen up, because you even have talent to do stuff with. Like, we're going through all of this, and this match is not on the books or on the cards, or is there any match? Not only is there not a match, there's no even setup for any sort of feud. Where the hell's Julie in all of this with the U.S. Women's title? Like,
I know
she won it, and then disappeared.
And why are you going to push Stephanie Vakir right up to the world title scene. Why not have her win the women's Intercontinental Championship? Why isn't she involved in this? You know, or Roxanne Perez. Like, I understand that she could lose the judgment, lose the tag match, and then automatically be thrown into the Intercontinental Championship scene. Like,
you should have like some kind of a five-way match for like the U.S. Championship or the friggin' Intercontinental Championship with the women. And the women, I'm telling you, the women's cards have been getting really good. You know, there's been really good matches, man.
It is, and there's talent to be had that you can reward in some way. Like, now that you have mid-card titles, you don't have to have a stupid superhero Nikki winning the belt and cashing in for the main belt. You could do dumb shit like that on the mid-card belt because you just reward a hard worker for doing good work.
I mean, this is going to be PLE number 562 on the year.
Oh my God, I know, right? Jeez,
they're gonna have a game, a pay-per-view every week.
When you're getting this,
2 weeks. Be fair. We got 2
matches.
4 a month. There you go.
When you're getting the same matches every PLE, it's old. Rotate your matches. Do that 2 PLE down the road.
What about championship matches? How many times they leave a freaking championship match off the card? They should be fighting all the time. Where you have the belt, they should be part of pay-per-views no matter what.
Well, yes. Not only that, the thing I hate the most is when they have people who do have belts. Usually it's in the tag scene.
Yeah.
And they have a match, and it's like, oh, if the other team wins, they can earn themselves a spot at a future chance at the title. It's like, wait, you're telling me if I beat the guys
down the road,
I will earn a chance to challenge them again? That's just dumb. If you beat the champs, you're the champs.
Exactly.
Otherwise, there's no point to having the match because we all know what's not going to happen.
They ain't going to win the belts.
Right.
I mean, Scarlet. Why isn't Scarlet wrestling? Like,
exactly. Why not have Scarlet wrestling?
She should be, but definitely, there's so many great women talent that's in the back that should be fighting.
Yeah, she might just be signed down as a manager.
Yeah, there should be more hands down. I'm telling you, there's a lot.
I mean, the Raw's women division though it really isn't that deep. You've got Asuka, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Ivy Nile, Io Sky, Kairi Sane,
Liv, Raquel, Roxanne, but Liv's hurt.
Julia,
Lyra. No, well, Julia SmackDown.
Blue.
Maxine Dupree, Natalia.
Like,
somewhere in there.
Natalia.
You don't really have much.
Well, to be fair, Natalia.
Apparently, Kiana James is on Raw. Where's she been?
Let's just take a moment to give it up for Natalia for finally losing that dumbass beret. Like, she decided to get rid of the beret, even though I still don't like her tag teaming, but she lost the stupid beret.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I didn't know Kiana James was on Raw.
Well, she's been hurt.
I think she's
she's supposed to be coming back.
Yeah.
I think she's supposed to be coming back, but yeah, she's been hurt.
She came back. She adopted a couple of puppies, from what I understand.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Nice way to put that, Sticks.
Yeah, look at Sticks going into people's personal. Instagram account.
It was on the WWE webpage.
Oh, bullshit, man! Bullshit. Do it on a personal account.
I still think we need more factions. We need a few more factions. We got to start grouping up some people up in the upper card. They do it all the time down in NXT. They faction it up all the time down in NXT. They need to start doing a little bit more of that. On the upper.
Like compared to SmackDown's women division, though, SmackDown's women division is stacked.
All right. United States Championship match: Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage.
Yeah, what I mean.
You know what I mean?
You want me to start this one?
Go ahead, Dom.
Let Pete start this one, Dom. You start all of them.
Go ahead.
You start all of them, Dom.
I'm sorry.
Greedy bastard.
I do like Jacob Fatu. I do like it, but I don't think he's getting the belt back at this point. 'Cause I don't think he needs it. I think Solo needs it more than he does at this point. And I think, obviously, with all the interference, yes, there's a chance they might introduce the 90th member of the Anoa'i family at this point to interfere, but I don't think it's needed. We gotta figure out who the hell we have already. Like with the new tall guy, you still got to deal with the short, with Cobb. I just think with the interference, Big Jim's not enough to keep the belt on or get the belt back for Jacob. But I think Solo probably ends up winning this match because of interference. But I do think this will probably be a solid match, all in all, because Solo did well in his cage match against Cody. So I think this could be a good match. And I do like Jacob, but I don't think he needs the belt, or is he getting this one? I think he'll eventually find his way again in that upper card, and maybe he'll challenge somebody like a Gunther when Gunther is the brand representative after the draft on Friday nights. Go ahead,
Dom.
I'm with Pete. Solo retains, but there will be interference with the next member because there was already mentioned that
Dom loves adding guys.
Nobody from none of the people can interfere. So you have the people that are already there can't interfere. So you have a new member come in and he interferes because he's not part of the faction just yet.
Seth's fourth man. We got Solo's fifth man.
Yep. So I think
it's technically his sixth man because again, don't forget we still got Tama Tonga.
Tama Tonga is going to be actually good. He's going to come back and help because the way he wasn't mentioned. Yeah. So when he comes back, but I think we see Zilla. I think Zilla comes, and I think Zilla is going to help Solo.
Why would he help Solo? He's going to come back and help Jake. He's been on Jacob's side. He's Jacob's former tag team partner.
I'm nominating Dom. Zilla's number one fan.
Yeah,
he's leading the parade.
But I think
I can
2 years now.
I can tell you the exact PLE that Zilla is showing up at.
What does it say?
Right?
Crash in Paris?
He's going to show up at the PLE they just announced over in Japan.
There's a PLE in Japan?
The end of October.
What?
Yep.
Shit, I missed that.
We're adding another one.
We're adding another one.
We already had
to get that $3 billion.
I guess they go from Perth to Japan.
It's
TKO make that $3 billion back.
In Kodo Mare. Yeah. So what are the with the Olympic Village or whatever for Japan at one point?
It's just a super show. It's not even televised.
It's televised from what I read, unless they changed it.
What I'm looking at here, it's not even televised.
I don't know.
They just announced it on Tuesday. So.
Listen.
And
I know there's going to be another member of a Solo's group come out, and it's not part of the family yet, and that's how Jacob Fatu loses.
Like dog pile on it.
Yeah.
It's a 2-night super show on Friday, October 17th and Saturday, October 18th.
Yep. Which is Arte. That's Saturday and Sunday for them.
Just wait in like 20 years when all of Roman's 5 kids and Jacob's 7 kids. Imagine.
Listen, the bloodline is going to go on forever.
Yeah. Well.
Don't forget, The Rock has 2 more girls to come, and
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be there. I mean, Jay's already grooming his son. He's got him walking in. He had him walking in with him. He's getting ready.
Getting ready.
All right. I'll go. I agree that Fatu does not need the belt. I think when he first went for it, he definitely needed the belt.
Yeah.
Now I don't believe it. I think he's on like over streak, so I don't think he needs the belt anymore. Solo will win, and I don't think there's going to be a new person coming down to help, but someone's going to come down to help him and interfere in the match. It won't be Zilla. I don't have him showing up yet. Or yeah, Zilla isn't going to come and help Fatu is what I mean. So
yeah, wasn't there another dude that they were talking? Another cousin that also still
we
might
got
be.
lots of cousins.
They already got Tonga.
I think Rikishi has illegitimate sons and daughters somewhere around the world too.
Yeah, we had Talatanga.
No, there was another. It was apart from like out of who was still left, Zilla, and there was still another dude.
There was one more guy, another guy.
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking of that other.
I can't think of his name.
I can't either. I was hoping he would come through.
Or Swagaloa?
No, because
he's
big dude. Okay, remember when they signed? They signed what's his name? What's the big guy's name? The big guy they signed.
Well, he's Hikaleo or Talatanga.
So they signed him. Hikaleo, right? Yeah. They signed him.
Yeah.
But they also signed another guy. They also signed another member, and he was on the spotlight on the spotlight of the WWE of signing. And I think they did sign him. I think he's not ready to come up yet. But the whole fact is that they did sign somebody else too after they signed Hikaleo.
Well, even him, they were talking about not bringing him in and putting him in NXT for a while before bringing him up, but they didn't. That's what they need with as many dudes as they got. They need an NXT bloodline that they can just put down there.
They should to build them up
because MFT just don't work.
This is actually a hard one for me. I don't see another member being added to this group yet, but barred from ringside doesn't usually stop anybody.
No.
So I think that there's going to be some kind of interference and that Jacob Fatu is going to lose this match. I don't know. I go back and forth because I think this would be a good time for Jacob to get that definitive win over Solo to kind of show you, like, without your cronies, you can't beat me. But again, I like the struggle of Jacob Fatu by making Solo win and the odds being constantly stacked against Jacob Fatu, so that when he finally does win it makes it that much sweeter.
Hey, listen, Matt. Remember when I said that Jacob was going to lose the belt to Solo? You're like, no. I said it makes the storyline even better. He has to work his way up to get the thing. So it is true that definitely it's going to make Solo strong, holding that belt.
Maybe Hikaleo or Talatanga will come out, but in an El Grande Americano match.
Oh, there it is. We got another El Grande Americano.
So it's a extra large.
Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is the next El Grande Americano, man.
Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, Mello.
WWE isn't trying to go that blatant with it yet. Like, you're having to try to like pick out dudes' body mannerisms right now and height. Like, you got Carmelo Hayes coming out, who's a little bit different color than El Grande Americano. You're gonna kind of be like, all right, this is getting a little ridiculous now.
No, but what do you think they're doing with? I mean, right now he's kind of taking Ricochet's role, but is he waiting for Trick to come up? Like, I long term,
I don't know what they're waiting for.
I don't know. I think he's too busy trying to be the Miz 2.0.
That was putting those two together just did not make any sense. But they gave him the Andre the Giant win.
Well, they did the same thing with Baron Corbin, and look where he's at now. And they did the same thing with
Madcap
Moss. I was going to say Rick Boogs, but no, Madcap Moss. Look where he's at now. So the Andre the Giant Battle Royale doesn't really mean nothing. Look at Braun Strowman, like. I think the Andre the Giant Battle Royale is just your first class ticket to be and eventually released.
Hey, listen, some breaking news really quick. I don't know how true this is, but it says breaking news. WWE has delayed all construction on the SummerSlam stage due to severe weather warnings. So apparently this weekend is supposed to be bad, severe weather warnings.
No, it's today. It was today, yeah.
It's today. We had weather warnings, Dom.
Okay.
Yeah, they had tornado warnings and stuff, I guess. So
10 hours.
Yeah,
Dom, your phone wasn't. Well, you're in New York.
But I didn't. Yeah, well, the whole thing
is just was going off. Like,
the whole thing is that I was working. Dude, you had to see what's going on in New York City. I figured like they had floods everywhere in Queens.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why it would make complete sense that they delayed things. Today was kind of crazy with the weather, but then again, I didn't actually get a lot, but we got the warnings.
Yeah.
because I think it was more north than me. That's why, and it would have hit New York. Like it looks like the cloud, all the rain and stuff was a little bit higher up, but
all right.
They'll still be fine. I
know they'll be fine. I'm just saying that they probably tomorrow they'll evaluate things. Where's SmackDown tomorrow?
In Brooklyn?
At the Barclays Center, right?
It's in Barclays Center because then Monday Night Raw is going to be in Barclays Center after SummerSlam.
Oh, maybe they're in.
They're close by though because
maybe they're in Jersey City then.
Maybe we'll see.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure where the SmackDown is tomorrow. Find out. But so we all took Solo.
I took Solo.
Yeah, I'm taking Solo as well. Okay. I think they're gonna have Jigga Fatu lose to build that group up more.
Mm-hmm. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross.
Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. 3. Okay, there you
go. Zayn Kross is 3, isn't it?
No, well, this is this 3?
Yeah.
One at Saudi and this one beforehand.
Yeah, Sammy won
Saudi,
one.
this one.
Karrion won one on Raw, I think, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of interference, but he won.
Yeah,
with his lead pipe, and this will be the clincher.
One end is
Yep, the clincher.
But this is also actually night 1, right?
Yeah, it's night 1.
Yeah, this is night 1.
Who wants to start? This
is an interesting fight. I'll start. I'll start. This is an interesting fight. Karrion Kross keeps getting a big pop every time he comes out. People like him, this and that, and he's been on Sammy's friggin' coattails for like the longest time, telling Sammy, you're lying to yourself. That you're not who you claim to be, and he keeps on. And I know that it's 1-1. I think Karrion Kross wins this match and forces Sammy to finally say who he really is. And I think there's going to be help. That's going to help Karrion Kross, but I don't know who it's going to be. I'm not sure.
AOP.
What?
They're going to bring back AOP.
AOP, right? Like I said, I don't know. I think Karrion Kross, he's great by himself, but if he has a faction that can make him more powerful, the faction's really good. I don't know who they'll put in, but somebody is definitely will interfere to help Karrion Kross win this match to finally have Sammy submit. Because look, Sammy is definitely winning the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. We all know that, Matt. We've been talking about this for the longest time. So you get him the loss, you make him, you finally expose him who he is, and he finally wins. And, he finally he manifests into the person that he's supposed to be. And that's the whole thing that Karrion Kross is trying to make Sami Zayn. So I see Karrion Kross winning this match.
It's
manifesting.
Yeah, it's a matter of Karrion Kross exposing him as a liar, or Sammy exposing Kross as a liar.
Well, we're gonna bring back conspiracy.
No, but Karrion Kross has been on the money with everybody. Everybody who Karrion Kross has targeted has become heel. So you got to think about it.
So Sami Zayn.
I think Sami Zayn loses. I think Sami Zayn becomes heel. Sami Zayn,
well, I was gonna say, are we counting AJ? Because he did for a minute, and then he got hurt.
Yeah.
Came back face.
And then he came back his face. Like, they had a whole, I still thought it was funny with Karrion just mimicking the hairstyle and of whoever he was.
I know, and that's the funny thing.
He was facing.
Karrion Kross wins. That pushes Karrion Kross to become even more popular. They push the thing, and I think they because right now, he hasn't signed a new contract. Him and Scarlett haven't signed. That's the latest rumor of what I've heard. But I think Karrion Kross is going to come back big.
Well, it doesn't have to be a negative rumor, like of they didn't do anything. Like, yes, his contract is be ending apparently soon,
Yeah.
And we haven't got an announcement that he signed anything, so it's not a rumor that he didn't sign.
He didn't sign a rumor that it is contract, so we don't know yet.
Is he going to? It's more the question.
Well, the whole thing is that I get Karrion Kross winning. That's my thing.
Let's just admit Vince ruined him.
He did. Vince did. And now they try to
need a, and then when they tried to even bring him back, he didn't need a faction. Like his just being himself down in NXT was a good presentation.
Let me tell you something.
Black and white to the color with that flash of red right at the
and when he came up to SmackDown, he had the feud with McIntyre and all that stuff like that. And then Roman Reigns, he was like clock Roman Reigns when Roman. That was cool stuff with what they were doing. And then they freaking just ruined his character.
Yeah. This shouldn't be a question. This should be Kross winning, but I don't know. I do like Sammy, but this should not be a close match. This shouldn't be. It should be like, oh, look at the guts that Sami Zayn has taken this beating, but he should still get beaten and beat.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it there. I already went. Kross should win, and I hope he does.
Nope.
I go ahead, Sticks.
Go ahead, Matt. I was gonna say, go ahead, Matt.
I was gonna say, everything in me wants to say Karrion Kross wins this match because he didn't win Saudi, and everybody was up in arms when he didn't beat Zayn in Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
That makes me want to say Karrion Kross wins the match. And if that stipulation wasn't thrown in there that Sammy will admit to whatever Karrion Kross wants, I would have said Kross is winning this match. But the minute they threw that stipulation in there to where Sammy would look like a liar and this, that, the other thing, it kind of automatically was a red flag that, okay, well, Sammy's winning this match. And that's going to end this feud. But I'm kind of with Pete. I want to say Karrion Kross. I'd love to see Karrion Kross win, but my head says Sammy's going to win this.
Yeah, but even if Sammy has to say it, does it really mean anything?
No, but I think it kind of hurts his positioning of what they're trying to do with him.
Match.
No, because he'll say it and then he'll throw a punch right there, with it. Like he'll say it and then he'll get his comeuppance with a sneak attack while he's doing it. I don't know.
So, yeah, it's a tough one. I worked on this for a little bit because, like you said, he lost in Saudi. I even factored that in. Maybe he should win this here, but when he took up his lead pipe against was it JC Mateo that he took it to? When that made me think that maybe one of those guys are going to come down, interfere with the match, and Sammy will win. To start a feud, to get a new feud going for him, maybe finish this one off.
I think Solo's going to try to draft Sammy.
No, I don't think Solo's going to.
That sounds like a Dom theory right there.
Damn, right. I was gonna say, I'm like, damn, Sticks when he grabbing my
now he's the seventh man. We got Tamatonga coming back.
No, I don't
and Sammy joining.
I don't have Sammy joining a faction. But when Kross, I want to say it was JC, right? He took that one night. He came down and hit.
I can't remember.
I think it was JC Mateo with the pipe when he went after Zayn one night.
Now I know what you're talking about, Sticks, but I just honestly I can't remember exactly what it was.
That's what whoever that guy was. What that guy that got hit with the pipe. I think he'll come down and f up the match for Kross and Zayn will pull up.
No neck, JC.
Yeah,
bring him on a tour of the islands.
So
that's when we start getting to a bit of a stretch. I'm like, I think that dude's Hawaiian. Like we've already gone from Samoa to Tonga. Now we're reaching out into Hawaii.
I don't know what he is.
I think Jedi Johnson's the next member.
Balin Skull, come on down.
Yeah. You have freaking Joe going after the feet.
Women's World Championship match: Naomi, the champion, versus Rhea Ripley and Io Sky.
Naomi. I'm gonna go Naomi because I think they're gonna have Stephanie take the belt off of her in Paris. Unfortunately, but I'm gonna say Naomi in this one because I do not want to see Io have the belt again. Her last 2 title runs have been absolutely boring.
It's not her fault.
She didn't do anything.
It's not her fault. They didn't give her anybody to fight.
And Rhea needs to take some time away.
She hasn't belt against anybody.
She's still boring. I love to look at her, but she's still her title runs have been boring. Rhea needs to step away from the main event picture.
Her title runs have been boring, but that's just because they haven't booked shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Rhea Ripley needs to stay away from the main event picture for a while. Maybe hold the Intercontinental title, something like that. And I think Naomi's doing great work right now as a heel and as the champion. Like, especially with Stephanie Vaquer, where she came out and like completely messed up her name. It was like, or whatever your name is. I think Naomi's doing great heel work right now.
That was great. Okay. I also have Naomi winning. I agree. Io Sky's run have been boring. I would say that if it was Ripley with the belt, they would have had her with more matches than they did in that entire run, because they can work with Rhea more than they can Io. But Naomi is going to win in this one and then go on, like you said, to face Stephanie and at the Clash in Paris. Boom.
All right. Dom, we're just going to go right down the list because I'm going to go next because Naomi is going to retain. And she's going to take that belt with her when she gets drafted back to Fridays, as I've been saying. She can be back with Big Jim, with her husband over on the right brand. I don't think Stephanie's going to take the title off of her, though. I don't know who is going to take it from her yet. I just think it's too early to move it to Stephanie. I don't know why they're pushing her into that main event scene so quickly. I mean, I get the popularity. Everybody loves the Devil's Kiss or Boom, Boom, Boom or whatever the hell Wade Barrett. Yeah. Man. But let's not forget, you know, Charlotte used to do that shit too, right?
Yeah, but
there's a big difference between there's one big difference between Charlotte.
I know. Hey, I get it. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. Like,
listen, Stephanie Vaquer is the type of girl I would take to a Coldplay concert. That's what I'm gonna say.
Ooh, look at Tom
it's
pulling
just
out
like,
the
you know, Damian Priest used to do Crossroads before Cody came back. Yeah. It's one of those things. But I just think Naomi's going to retain here in this three-way. It would be more interesting if she did have backup. If she had a faction. Like, they were trying to lead that way for a bit. Like, Nia was on her side. But now Nia's down messing with, what's her name in NXT? Lash. So I don't want to say shenanigans. Shenanigans is easy. So I just think Naomi somehow sneakily pulls out a win. Where whether it's a riptide and then Rhea gets thrown out of the ropes and then Naomi grabs the pin, or an over the moonsault and then Io gets thrown out of the ropes and Naomi grabs the pin. I think it's going to be a win like that, but a win nonetheless for Naomi.
Oh yeah, I definitely see Rhea. I think they're gonna play it up where Rhea's gonna hit Io Sky with Riptide and make it look like Rhea's finally finally get her win, and Naomi's gonna come in, throw her into the ring post, much like she did when she won the title, and pin Io Sky for the second time. Like, I think that's exactly what's gonna happen.
But I think it'll still be a hell of a match. There you go, Dom.
All right, I think Naomi retains. And throw a theory out this window to make it sound crazy.
She's going to go to Friday, like I said, and join the bloodline.
Wait, listen to me.
Because her name is Fatu.
Listen to me. As much as we were saying that Jade Cargill wins over over Tiffy time. Let's just say, possibility if she doesn't win, she helps Naomi hold the belt, and all along nobody was the orchestra of the beatdown. Jade Cargill had it happen to herself just to make it look like somebody did it, and she actually turns heel and teams up with.
Wait! Are you trying to tell me
this is some weird conspiracies here?
She faked it.
She faked. No,
the whole feud.
The whole feud. That's why Bianca Belair.
That's what I'm saying. Bianca
Belair is going to be.
That shit was.
No, Bianca Belair is going to be. They at one time I thought she was going to turn heel. Who's to say that she stays face? And Jade Cargill is the one that actually teams up and helps friggin' Naomi. And it turns out
way weird.
It is weird, but you know what? Yeah, WWE has been weird. That's a strange. That's a crazy.
I know what you're saying, Dom. But I'm saying
crazy curve.
Bianca at this point, I know they've already killed she's going to challenge Undertaker's record possibility, but I still think she's going to be.
I'm just saying. But the whole fact is, I threw that crazy theory out there, but Naomi is winning. Is going to keep the belt because look, this is what I see. Rhea Ripley is definitely going to SmackDown. She's going to SmackDown. Rhea Ripley. Io Sky is going to stay on Raw, and eventually she's going to challenge for the Intercontinental.
What makes you think she's going to SmackDown?
Because Damian Priest is there.
What does that have to do with anything?
They're gonna
Twin Towers apparently.
They're gonna
what the fuck were they called?
No, because they're gonna be definitely. You're gonna have
Terror Twins.
Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest. And you're gonna have Damian Priest when they fight. They're gonna have the intersex friggin' matches that that
intersex.
Intersex.
You've been watching Pornhub.
Intersect matches.
Rhea Ripley is not winning, and I can see Rhea Ripley going for the U.S. fighting Julia. I can see that whole thing with Julia.
Jesus, you're really demoting Rhea Ripley.
Hey, listen, eventually you need that type of star power. No, you need that type of star power to freaking build up these freaking mid-card belts. You need that. You got to put them in there because there's too many people challenging for the championship.
Yeah, but you're forgetting one big piece, and WWE's getting paid $1 billion for Netflix, and Rhea Ripley is the biggest name in the business right now.
I know, but the whole fact is you move her to SmackDown. You got to get big names. There's got to be a rotation of people. All right, Io Sky goes to freaking IDM SmackDown then.
I could see Io Sky or Asuka or Kyrie going to SmackDown 100%.
But there's going to be a big change. But Naomi's winning the belt, and she's going to have help to help maintain the belt. And that's what I would say. Even if it's freaking goddamn Jade Cargill, if it's somebody else that hasn't been on the roster in a while.
Don't forget, Rhea can stay on Raw because then she can eventually challenge Jade Cargill. Because that's who's going to be holding the title belt over on Raw.
I know. I know.
Stephanie Vaquer.
I don't think Stephanie Vaquer is winning. I think she's going to wind up not winning now. She's
not in this match.
She will win in WrestleMania. Guaranteed. She's going to fight in WrestleMania. Definitely a win. But Naomi.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could see her winning a Rumble before.
Yeah.
I want to know where you get your Bobby Ewing guesses there. Oh, she was a fake the whole time. That was a dream.
Dom lives deep in the dirt sheets.
I love. Yeah, I got some dirt sheets coming up with the next match. So I got.
Dom's got the dirtiest sheets of them all.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that Jade Cargill was actually she threw herself into the car.
Jade Cargill beat her own ass so that she could play the long game.
It was me, Hogan.
Situation where she didn't realize that she
did
Naomi said, "Let's really sell it and come back at Elimination Chamber and just beat the living piss out of me." So a month later, we could have this payoff.
No, freaking Bronson Reed did that shit to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins took him as part of his faction. Come on.
Yeah, that's just poor writing to make him part of the faction.
I beat his ass, and then he picked me to be on his faction.
Yeah, that's a stretch, but saying that Jade Cargill whooped her own ass.
Brock Lesnar's the fourth man.
No, Jade Cargill didn't whip her own ass. if Naomi did it, but it was all part of Jade Cargill's plan.
You're gonna just see a video released of Jade Cargill pulling her own shirt as she flies under the car seat.
So I want you're gonna kick my ass, and I'm gonna get a lot of fans on my side, and then I'm eventually gonna turn a heel, so I could do what exactly?
Listen, no, because the whole fact is that the heel thing is working for her now. Nobody likes it. They fucking bicker at her, so the fans are against her. So now she turns.
It's not the heel thing. The fans just aren't on her side because she's not that good.
Yeah, the fans on her side because she can't wrestle.
Yeah, like she's not polished enough to be in the position that WWE's putting her in, even after 2 years.
The one thing I want to say that nobody's talking about, when she fought Roxanne Perez,
who?
When Jade Cargill fought Roxanne Perez a few weeks back, when she had her legs up, there was some kind of a red cup that came out on the side of her leg. Nobody talks about that. That she had some kind of like a padding like in her bikini thing that was coming out. And I kept rewinding it and fast forwarding it to see what the hell it was.
Why are you checking out her menstrual cup?
Why are you checking if her maxi pad was falling out of her gear?
I don't know, but the whole fact I know, but it was just I'm like, what the hell is that coming out of her freaking a thing? How come everyone talks about that?
But you're missing the point. The whole point is in that match, Roxanne was calling the whole thing because Jade don't know what the hell she's doing.
Look at her Queen of the Ring win against Asuka. He went to go do that back bend pin and went too far and literally lifted Asuka's shoulders off the mat.
Yeah.
She was too concerned to lick her own hand.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So Dom, after all of that's been said, who did you pick?
Naomi.
Naomi. Okay.
I told you Naomi.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
A weird wild ride.
Okay. I got to start this because I really have this.
Because he wants to ruin it for everyone.
No. So because I know Matt has the same theory too, but I just want to say it first because it's been sitting in my head for the longest time. You know, if it's okay with Matt, I would definitely like to start this off, and I know Matt's going to agree with me.
I don't think he is.
I think he will.
Let's find out. Go ahead, Dom.
Matt, you ready?
Let's go for it.
All right. Cody Rhodes wins.
Because Dom watches WrestleMania.
No, Cody Rhodes wins. Seth Rollins comes out and gets the belt from Cody Rhodes. Right? That's all that's said and done. The end of the match, The Rock comes out, pissed at Cena for losing the belt, and his new number one guy, McIntyre, comes out and beats down John Cena. And you have John Cena versus McIntyre. Because Matt has been talking about McIntyre being John Cena's guy, The Rock's guy all this time. And that becomes the new guy of The Rock. And he beats down friggin' John Cena for losing the belt and not living up to what The Rock thought he would be.
Wait,
and there you go.
It sounds way too complicated.
It's not complicated.
Wait.
It's all complicated with you, Dom.
So Cody Rhodes wins.
Yes.
But Seth Rollins comes out and cashes in on Cody Rhodes. Wins the belt.
Okay.
Now you know Cody Rhodes is going to definitely have the fight with Seth Rollins, and you'll definitely have CM Punk. You'll have that three-way thing event that between Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and freaking CM Punk.
Yeah.
But John Cena is going to turn good now. That's the whole thing because his last matches are coming up. He's going to fight McIntyre. McIntyre's going to come out and beat the shit out of John Cena for losing the belt, and that's The Rock's new number one guy. The Rock is going to make his one little appearance, and McIntyre is going to be the new enforcer for The Rock, and that's how night 2 freaking ends. It's going to be crazy. Seth Rollins wins the championship, and freaking McIntyre is the new enforcer.
Just made
for The
this
Rock.
way too complicated, John.
Nah, it's not complicated. It's simple math. 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 2 = 4.
Drew already had a match. Drew's got no place here. The Rock ain't coming back.
So
we haven't seen The Rock in 6 months.
The Rock is coming back.
You think he's coming back?
Dude, I don't know. I'm speculating that, man.
That was my theory, and I'm with you, Dom.
Complicated.
That was my theory up until the point where We got to about WrestleMania, and I decided I don't ever want to see The Rock on my TV screen again.
I know.
I'm not against The Rock, but you're throwing the kitchen sink
He's
damn toilet at the.
I mean, it makes sense for Drew McIntyre to be The Rock's guy because he's the face of The Rock's new campaign for his Under Armour stuff. But I get where you're going with it, Dom, because I originated that theory, and I will fully, toot my own horn if it actually happens.
Yeah,
but
and that's the thing, and that's why I was using that because I was sitting down the last couple of days. I've been sitting down thinking about things. Everybody's thinking that The Rock, that freaking Seth is going to cash in on freaking CM Punk.
No,
exactly. You knew it'd be the opposite. He'll figure.
It's not the opposite. This is He already said he was going to do this.
No, but the thing is, he was going after Gunther too, and CM Punk.
What did you just say? 2. No. Yes, he teased both. That's my point.
He said open season. I know open season both, but they would think that he would come out and cash in on freaking CM Punk, but he doesn't show up on CM Punk. That's a clean.
I think the only reason Seth shows up in this is because everyone thought and speculated that after the injury angle, he was going to cash in on CM Punk. The minute he got hurt at Saturday Night Main Event, and then they started talking about how this was going to be an injury angle before Saturday Night Main Event, and then CM Punk won that gauntlet match. It was just like, all right, well, everyone automatically jumped on that bandwagon of, Seth's going to cash in on Punk and fulfill that prophecy of I'll never let Punk become champion. But WWE they listen to the IWC and they've been swerving. So when you think, this is exactly what's going to happen, they swerve it and it doesn't, or it happens somewhere else, i.e. Roman Reigns coming back at Saturday Night Main Event. Well, they waited till Monday to bring him back. To me, this match is, and I was all for the Drew McIntyre thing before I decided I don't ever want to see The Rock on my TV again in a WWE ring. I think this is where you get Seth's cash in 100% because Cody Rhodes is going off to do Street Fighter. So It doesn't make sense to put the title on him. Cena's got to go face. He's only got a few months left. It doesn't make sense to keep the title on him. You have Seth cash in, but I think this is where you get the fourth member of Seth's group. I think you actually get the fourth member of Seth's group interfere in this match, i.e. Ethan Page. You're going to have Ethan Page show up because he's friends with Cody. And Cody said on one of his podcasts with Ricky Starks that Ethan Page is he doesn't have very many friends in the business. And Ethan Page is one of the people he'll call a friend in the business. You have Ethan Page stab Cody in the back. And then you're gonna have Bronson and Braun hobble Seth down to the ring, and Seth's gonna cash in and hit a stomp and pin Cody to win the title. It's gonna be game over. Yeah, this is where Seth cashes in with the help of the fourth man. I don't think the fourth man helps the Bronze. I think the fourth man helps Seth.
I still think the fourth man helps the Bronze, and I think hobbled or not, he could probably walk enough to just do the cash in bit. It may not be a run-in. It may have to be he's wearing a hoodie and he comes out from under the ring.
I hope he comes down in a rascal. I hope he comes down in a little electric shopping cart from Walmart. Just rides that bitch right to the ring.
Yes, I mean, it just makes more sense
he comes down with the crutches.
Cash in and take this title back to Monday.
He comes down with the crutches, and you think he comes in the ring, he takes the crutches, and boom, that's it.
Why would he need to do that?
Why? Because
he can just beat the hell out of both of them with a crutch and then.
How is that? But Dom, how's that a surprise? Him having the money in the bank is a surprise. He's gonna hobble his way down and then surprise you to say, "I'm not hurt." He doesn't need to pretend to not be hurt. He can cash in at his leisure.
Or WWE could swerve everybody and actually lean into it being a legitimate injury, and we don't get a cash in at all here, and we get a cash in Monday on Raw or a cash in next Friday on SmackDown. Like. I don't know. I feel like the cash in makes sense in this match more than the Punk Gunther match, just because of the circumstances. Cody's going away right after this to film Street Fighter, so you don't want to keep the belt on Cena anymore because you got to start his redemption arc.
I've got a brand new thought for you.
Oh, let's hear it.
It just came to me. Sorry, Sticks, if you're ready to go, but I got a brand new thought.
Go ahead.
What if Seth, a legitimately injured Seth, decides to hand the briefcase and bequeath it to Braun Breaker. And he cashes in and wins the title here. To the point where when Seth is healthy, he comes out and we get a return of the smack, Braun falls down, Seth pins him. He gives him the title back once Seth is healthy. Situation.
Oh, the friggin' Diesel and Hulk
Yes.
Hogan? You know what? That wouldn't, because they did mention that he's the new leader of the other group on Monday Night Raw, that he's the new leader. So, yeah, you know what, Pete? That actually, you know what? Legit.
I don't know. I just was thinking about that now. Like,
So at this,
or you would think that Seth thinks that he's going to do that, and Braun spears
him.
Yeah, spears the shit out of him and turns on him when he thinks he's going to lay down to get his title back.
Hey, and then we get face Seth again. Oh, crowd's back on his side.
Yeah.
no, but you're right. But you know what, Matt? You're right, man. Ethan Page comes out and helps and friggin' helps Seth. This is great. See, you got to love wrestling because so many people.
Tom doesn't know where to go.
I don't know where to go now because I'm torn.
Ideas
I've been friggin' calling for Ethan Page for the longest friggin' time, man. Like
You have.
That's just the real wild. Seth is the real wild card in all this. That Money in the Bank contract is now the real wild card in all of it, because and WWE has set it up perfectly where you don't know. Like Pete was saying earlier, where we went into Mania, it was like you felt like you knew who was winning what and where they were going with it. Like you knew John Cena was taking that belt off Cody Rhodes. Like you just had that feeling, and now they're kind of swerving you, and they've kind of set us up over the last couple PLEs where you think there's no way WWE is going to do this. Oh, they did it. And they swerve you, and I really think that everyone is so fixated on now, and I was too, the Seth cashing in on Gunther and Punk to prevent Punk from winning that title, or to have Punk win and then him cash in and take the belt off Punk as that ultimate FU. But this is where I think you're not looking, and it makes the most sense is Cody's leaving. You got to write Cody and Roman off. That's why I think it makes sense for Roman to get beat down by the Bronze and go away and come back, in a couple months at Royal Rumble when they're done filming. Cody's going to film Street Fighter 2. You're not going to have your champion win the belt and then leave for months on end to go film a movie.
Roman Reigns,
huh?
They did it with Roman Reigns.
Not really.
Roman's whole thing
he did miss some time, but really, when you think about it with Roman, he just didn't defend his shit. He still did stupid tag team matches. Him and Solo versus Jimmy and Jay for nothing. And like he still kind of hung around or came back like once a month to do nothing and not defend his belt.
Yep.
And usually when they're shooting movies, they're not going to let him come back and wrestle in case he gets hurt. So
yeah, the studios won't want to let him.
Yeah, so I think you're going to have an injury. That's why I think you have Ethan Page come and take out Cody, and there's some injury angle there and it makes Cody's return later on that much more sweeter at Royal Rumble, or he can have a shocking entrance in the Royal Rumble and come back.
He can't win the Rumble again, though.
No, he's not going to win the Rumble again. I think Sammy's winning it.
We need a break,
for sure, but I think he'll be a shocking entrance.
Give me an Elimination Chamber win, sure, but
yeah. No, I don't see him winning the Rumble 3 years in a row. But
no. Sami Zayn is winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Cody won't win it for the third time, but I think Sami Zayn wins the Rumble for sure. But I just think like him being a surprise entrance in it or whatever, I just think you write him off. And right now, Seth's the most logical, because then you remove the briefcase from the board and you can have Seth and his faction go and then have Braun Breaker turn on Seth at some point and have him go after the title. Because we all know that Heyman's going to stab him in the back. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
All right, Sticks. What is your prediction?
Real quick, Pete, you took Cena as well?
As actual winner of this, I mean, I was just... I don't know who's actually going to win this one.
All right, I'll let you think about it. I've got Cena. Yeah, take a minute. I got Cena winning. I agree. with Rhodes going off to do Street Fighter, which was kind of funny because it's a street fight. I think Cena he's definitely gonna have to lose it probably in one of the next 2 PLEs to go face. So I don't know if Cena comes back, depending on how long the schedule is for him filming. He might come back for that last Cena PLE that we get before
Street Fighter, it won't take
in December. No, like 6 weeks, maybe.
Yeah,
depending.
Depending on the production. The production for Street Fighter is not going to be that long.
You gotta laugh. I'm sorry, man. Drew McIntyre. He goes, Drew McIntyre is back in the U.S. for SummerSlam. Calls The Miz Missionary Mike for trying to replace him. Oh, my
But
God.
thinking about it, I think Cody wins in a sort of a tease of face turn for Cena, heel turn for Cody, in the sense that Cena doesn't take the easy win that might be presented to him at that point, but perhaps Cody does take that, but we never get that payoff, and he doesn't fully become heel because he gets cashed in on.
But you know what? They had a couple of months ago when he came out with the glasses and the Rolex watch. They were saying he actually becomes part of the Rock's.
I don't think they still do. I think they want to tease it, but they're not going to do it yet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If he wins, he wins the champion, and Seth comes out and cashes in, or
he's gonna become the final boss.
Something. So we'll see. But McIntyre can be in the picture with this. This is really put McIntyre at the top to give him a legitimate thing, and a couple of go after some people.
I mean, this is what I understand. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I respect your picks, Sticks, but like, where do you see Cena losing this? Because he's only got 13 more appearances left. He's got SmackDown tomorrow night. Then he's got SummerSlam. I mean, he's only got to December, and we're rolling into August. So, where do you see him losing the title at then?
Where are you going to get the face Cena, where we can all cheer him and hope that he wins something?
You gotta start this whole Cena redemption.
So, like I said,
we're already rolling into August.
It would have to be one of the next 2 PLEs that he loses the belt.
Well, the next PLE would be the 31st in Clash in Paris, and that's going to be, or then Crown Jewel, and Crown Jewel is the champion versus champion, right?
Right.
So,
and you're not really losing the belt; you're just fighting for that big belt.
So you're going to have potentially...
Yes, you can't lose the belt there because you're fighting for the big belt.
Unless they're going to do CM Punk John Cena again. Or
remember they did that big belt. The big belt was that was for Saudi. That was Saudi belt.
That was Crown.
It's Saudi. Crown Jewel,
That's
and Crown Jewel is just
belt,
in Perth, Australia, and now instead of Saudi Arabia.
Instead of Saudi, it's going to just happen in Perth. But
I thought that was just a Saudi.
No, it's the Crown Jewel Championship.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's still technically going to be Saudi's thing, but I think they're trying to help farm it out to say, hey, let's let other people, let's increase his prestige by letting it not just be a Saudi thing, because otherwise people won't take it seriously. But if you let it be defended in other places, but it originates and mostly will probably occur there, it'll help. It's prestige because it's.
Well, then it would have to be the next PLE. It would have to be Clash in Paris that he loses the belt.
But against who? He didn't even have a feud set up.
I don't know.
I mean, this is the most logical point because he's going back against Cody. It's the most logical point for either Cody to win the title or Seth to cash in, and Cena and Cody both leave champion, because then you're reigniting Cody's feud with Seth at some point, and you're putting that final kibosh on the handover from Cena to Cody, and having Cody be that next John Cena-esque aura in the company.
Yeah, because
you're You're not going to have him win at the Cena PLE and take the belt home with him because he's not going to be back for Royal Rumble.
Well,
You're not going to have him win there.
Challenging for a belt anymore at that point.
Unless he has a match for, I don't know, against The Rock.
But I mean, so you're going into
the month. Back.
You're going into the month of August. The first 3 days in August, he's going as a heel, and then he's got August 8th, 22nd, 29th, 31st. The 31st is Clash in Paris. Then after that, so say he makes it to Clash in Paris. So then you got September 5th, 15th, October 11th is Crown Jewel, November 29th is Survivor Series, and his retirement match is mid-December. So then that's only 5 appearances for him to start his face turn.
You got to turn face.
He's got to turn face, and he's got to get an IC title in there too. Yeah. And then lose it to hand over the rub to someone. In his final match.
I agree with that.
But then we'll figure that out once we get to December.
He loses it to Jacob Fatu. Not that Fatu needs the rub, but
so I mean, who could use?
He's gonna lose it to Austin Theory.
Yeah. Hey, Austin Theory's hurt right now. He's coming back though.
Maybe we don't know. Again, we still gotta have a whole draft. We might have like an NXT call up that we're cheering on at that point.
Brock Lesnar has to come back.
Yep.
Yeah, Brock. No.
The draft: Ethan Page and Brock Lesnar.
Joe Hendry has to come over from TNA.
NXT.
Not trying to discredit you, Sticks. That's your pick, and I admire you for making it. But I mean, if WWE gives John Cena the belt, that's a massive swerve to everything, man.
Yeah, because we're running out of time.
Like, they would have to put together another feud, unless they go high. But that's the problem too. They've already hit the highlight reels. So who's left for the highlight reel for John Cena tour?
Well, John Cena.
They've already done Randy. They already did Punk.
You need Brock Lesnar, which he's not coming back, right? John Moxley.
Moxley just re-signed with AEW.
No, Edge has to fight Edge.
Edge is still with AEW.
AEW all of a sudden, Dom.
I know he's AEW, but I'm saying
Cope ain't coming back.
No,
that shit ain't happening.
And the problem is most of these are just SmackDown appearances. Yeah. So, and one Raw appearance. So that tells me he ain't wrestling again until Clash in Paris and then Crown Jewel. So,
and it would probably be a mid-card title like the IC title.
Yeah.
What about Orton? What about Orton?
You want to see him go back to Orton again?
Before Orton. Orton lost.
I know he already fought Orton, but this will be the second time fighting Rhodes too, isn't it?
Yeah, but
about that.
The Rhodes thing is more. It's a passing of the torch thing because Cena's that ultimate good guy face company man, and he's kind of passing that torch to Cody Rhodes, and that's what Cody Rhodes is going to be.
I get it.
Company man, and Orton's kind of on his way out too. I think Orton needs to focus more on getting his 16th, 15th, and 16th. I don't think they're gonna have Orton beat Cena's 17. I think it'll be years before we see someone else.
Yeah, I honestly thought Orton was gonna do it. He was gonna beat the 16. Like I wasn't seeing John Cena getting 17. I did think Orton at some point was gonna get to the 17, but now I don't think so.
I definitely think Randy will get 16.
Yeah, he'll get at least 16. One more and get to 15, maybe 16.
My one thing with that would be you can't call Cena or Rhodes a company man, and then in say he's going to go heel.
Well, I think you can call him a company man if he's going to go heel. Roman was a heel as a company man.
Well, a company man is someone who stands up for the company. A heel doesn't stand up for the company.
Well, I mean, you had the.
Well, he just. I see the company man as just being the guy who puts the company on his shoulders and.
Yeah, he puts the company on his back
and just carries it. Whether he's the good guy or the bad guy, because even when Roman was the heel, I mean, he did a couple of the low blows, but he didn't do that many of the low blows.
Because you look at who's out there and doing the press events. It's, it wasn't John Cena doing press events. Like Cody Rhodes was just on Hot Ones. Like Cody Rhodes is kind of the one that's out there being the face of the company. So I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
Roman ain't doing Hot Ones.
Right. Roman ain't doing much of anything. Roman's just showing up for the build.
Roman's rock right now.
Yeah. Roman's just showing up to the build of SummerSlam, and then he's gone for another 4 months. You won't see Roman again until Royal Rumble.
No, we ain't seeing him no more.
All right. So, I'll get done with it, right?
Take the gun. Leave the cannolis.
Yeah. Like you said, Sticks. We'll see. We'll see if WWE swerves all of us, but I don't see John Cena winning that match.
Or if he does, he ain't keeping it for long.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he might win. Maybe he does win, and then he gets cashed in. That's all.
I mean, I could see a draft going down.
You're talking about a draft.
Well, hold on. I could see a draft, but I'm setting up Pete's point here. I could see a draft going down where the IC title is sent to SmackDown.
You see, now
the US title.
You're agreeing with Pete, but I've been saying the draft for the longest time, and you didn't agree.
No, I'm not discrediting the draft. I agree with everybody about the draft. Calm down about the draft. What I'm saying is that we could see champions switch brands. So we could see the Intercontinental champion be sent over to SmackDown, where Cena then wins it to win that final title to make him a Grand Slam champion that he's never won. And then he can drop that title at Crown Jewel or Survivor Series. But I just say, like, I could see that happening, but I don't see Cena going past SummerSlam as champion. But yes, Dom, the draft is probably going to happen.
And I'm telling you, that's where we swap our champs. That's where we see Naomi go back to Friday. Gunther join her.
Naomi's not going back to Friday. She's staying on Monday because Big Jim is coming Monday.
Why would he come to Monday?
He's coming to Monday.
I could see AJ Styles getting moved to SmackDown and getting John Cena versus AJ Styles. I guess that's one of the heavy hitters we haven't seen yet for the IC title.
But that means is Becky, Bayley, or Lyra going to be carrying the women's IC title over there?
Well, if Seth is now the world champion or the WWE champion and he's on SmackDown, Becky would have to be shipped to SmackDown. Just like if...
Well, no, I think world champion. I know, that's what I mean. I mean, the world Seth, it will be taking that belt back to Monday because Gunther would be on Friday. With Naomi. That's what I'm saying. Naomi goes that way. Gunther goes that way. So the world championships go Friday. The WWE championships, Jade and Seth, in my world, come to Monday.
Yeah, I could see that. I agree. Because they don't like to
split couples, thinking of the mid-card swaps, too, though. Yeah. That makes it even more complicated. But
because they usually have the Intercontinental Championship going one way and then U.S. Champion going the other way.
But that does open up a lot of what Matt's saying, though. It opens up a lot of possibilities because, yes, if the IC title goes over to Friday and then Cena can challenge for that there, if the women's IC title, whether it be Bayley or Lyra or whoever at that point, they go that way. Think of this. The U.S. titles come this way to Monday. And you got Julia maybe facing off against Stephanie Vaquer, who may fail at Clash in Paris, but can now challenge Julia for the U.S. title.
Look, you got three guys that actually never won the Intercontinental Championship: Cena, Sheamus, and AJ Styles. So you bring it to SmackDown, and you can have those 3 guys challenge for the Intercontinental Championship.
Sheamus got time.
I'm just thinking that it makes sense for the IC title to shift over because the majority of John Cena's confirmed final appearances are SmackDown.
Yeah,
there's one Raw.
I agree with Matt's theory there. Like, yeah, if he's got all those SmackDown appearances, it would make more sense that's because I agree. He's probably got to get the IC title before the end as a face, so people can cheer him. Yay! And then he can give that rub to somebody before he leaves. Sheamus still has time. Sheamus has not many, but probably a couple of years left in him.
Yeah, I think Sheamus will win it eventually too.
And AJ's getting it this weekend, so there you go.
Yeah, you have Cena take it off AJ. You hit that highlight reel of we could go back to the Cena AJ feud when AJ came in. The face that runs the place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if Cena ends up giving that rub to like Logan Paul or something like that. So
that's possible. Wow. But he already did that. Maybe the jelly roll.
Oh God.
Jelly roll. Throw a bag of donuts, a jelly roll when you go see him.
No, but I'm saying, I don't know. Maybe there's an NXT talent we're not looking at. All of a sudden, Obafemi comes up, and now he's the new IC title holder.
Yeah, but Femi kind of got that rub for Undertaker, though, so you don't really need that John Cena rub.
That's true. That is true.
What about what about friggin' Trick? Trick is getting the rub.
Nah, I don't like Trick. I'd rather see it go to like Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
I mean, Trick's all right, but he doesn't need it either. In the same way, I mean, he's already been a 2-time NXT title holder, and he holds the TNA title right now. Like he doesn't need that.
Listen, you know for a fact that Seth Rollins' faction is going to win all the belts eventually. They're going to win the belt tag team championships. They'll have the championship and maybe a U.S. championship, whatever it is. They're going to do that for an angle.
I hope not. I hope
down the road. No, that's what they're going to probably aim for because they want to make a super group. That's the super group. The new Evolution, the new freaking goddamn NWO, the type of shit.
But I don't know if they need to.
We're
already viewing them that way without having any gold.
I think that's hands down what it's going to be. I think Seth is taking this belt off Cena, and Sammy's going to take that belt off Seth next year at WrestleMania after he wins the Royal Rumble, because Sammy and Seth still have unfinished business. So I think that's where they're going. They're going Sammy Seth WrestleMania 42.
It's possible. I was thinking more it was Punk going to take it off of Seth, but it doesn't. It doesn't have to be a Rumble win, but
Punk will have the World Heavyweight Champion. Punk won't need to mess with Seth.
Well, that's in your world. In my world, Seth's boys ain't letting that happen. They're going to interfere to make sure he don't get that belt.
It's true.
In my mind.
I guess we'll see, huh?
It'll be interesting regardless. One way or another.
We'll see whose reality is.
Angles, you still don't know how it's actually going to play out.
Listen, if my theories come true, I'm playing the lotto.
Why?
Dollar and a dream, baby.
Because they're watching this show.
I will say, if your theory about what the hell was that crazy ass one he had? It was like
Jay Cargill.
Rock was coming out.
Jay Cargill coming out and helping Naomi.
Yeah, Jay Cargill coming out revealing
that she whipped her own ass. Yeah.
Not that she whipped her own ass. She got her ass whipped, but it was all done. It was all planned.
She kicked her own ass.
I orchestrated my own ass whooping.
I hope we get a video package that looks like Liar.
Yeah. Do you mind?
So.
Good stuff.
There's a lot going on this weekend, no matter how we look at it, with potentially six or more matches if they add anything tomorrow. I hope they don't. Each day. So that's 12 matches of WWE wrestling ahead of us. At 6 p.m. at an early time. I don't know, is there a curfew in New York that I don't know about?
I don't think so.
There's not a curfew, but I will say this: even with SummerSlam being this weekend, my son's got a goddamn swim meet this weekend where his warm-up time is like 6:30 in the morning on Saturday. So I'm going to have to be at a goddamn swim club from 6 o'clock in the morning to probably like 2 or 3, and then try to watch SummerSlam. And if he wins, I don't think he's going to, but in case he does win, we'll have to go back on Sunday.
That's that fatherly spirit right there.
No, I'm just being realistic. He ain't there yet. He's getting close. He's close, but he ain't top tier yet. He needs that. He's going to go year round now. We're doing winter swim. He'll be year round. He'll be right there to challenge these other kids, but he's been doing shit all year. He's just 2 months in. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to go. My niece's birthday on Saturday, PA. I got to do that. And I was supposed to go to a barbecue on Sunday, but I have to work. So I will be home Sunday for the second part of this big event.
I got to find when to watch Naked Gun.
Oh, yeah. I got to find time to post my damn pictures for freaking San Diego Comic-Con.
You already posted. We posted some.
No, some. I didn't post them all. I got over 400 something pictures I got to post. I haven't. So floodgates will be open soon. I got to do it. I got to do it very slowly, like 10 slides.
You're gonna do a pick dump one day. It's gonna be
implodes.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you got to do it soon. People ain't gonna care after a while.
I know, but you know what?
You can't be releasing San Diego Comic-Con pictures when New York is around.
I know. You know what? But the whole fact is, I don't care. Listen, I have come to the conclusion that I'm never gonna have the 3 million followers and people that some of these people have.
You don't know.
I know.
You're pretty.
From what I hear, Don, you got a lot of good connections. Yeah.
Yeah, you were all the way on the other side. You were on the other coast. You were on the left coast, and Matt was like, "Dom knows people out here."
He does.
I'm like, people know Dom.
They do.
You know, it's funny, and it's funny that people people that I get to know that I know there. It's good to know some people, and at the end of the day, it's fun. But like I said, I'm nowhere near where I wish I could be. But I'm happy. I'm happy for what.
Oh, you work at it.
I really wish that people would watch us on YouTube more, because like I push the fact Redivision out there. I try to push my brother, Geekstronomy, and Absolute Geek too. I try to push as much as I can, to get more viewers to watch the shows, And if you have that many people following, and you give the card out and you do that, and you tell, listen, watch YouTube. I'm on these shows, this and that. You would think that there'd be more people watching. It's like
people don't like to be pushed.
I know. I know that, but
you're also doing it during a very busy time, and they probably forget real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's even the same thing, Dom.
A lot of people are doing that.
You remember how we did Baltimore last year?
Yeah.
We ain't doing it the same way this year. But I am going to rely on your charisma and your natural people skills. You and Giggles. We'll be fine.
Oh.
Sticks, you have your role too. You were my man in the aisle. You gotta start shooting them over to go talk to Dom.
We have a new entry that's coming to Baltimore.
Start funneling.
We have a new entry that's coming to Baltimore. The key, Giggles' mom wants to go to Baltimore, so she's going to Baltimore, but not to the con. She's going to Baltimore because she goes, I want to see what Baltimore has. So my wife is like,
hepatitis.
So
rats.
So
yeah, if you want to come to Rat Street,
she's like, I've never been to Baltimore. I said, do you want to go to where some areas make the wire look like paradise? Because at some point, Baltimore. Listen, all kidding aside, near the harbor, they got some good stuff near the harbor, which I like in Baltimore. But yeah, so she's coming. So I'm like, this is gonna be fun. I'm like, I'll have the mommy-in-law.
Is it Pickle Fest this year again? Or
had Matt coming for a bit, but
I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna try.
I told my wife.
Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt.
I told my wife. You got the Pickle Festival that's going to happen at the same time.
Tables, and we'll figure it out.
It is happening at the same time again.
You got the Pickle Festival. I said, send it to the Pickle Festival.
Pickle Fest. What are you talking about? Wait, hold on.
Tom loves his pickles.
Listen, the Pickle Festival happens at the same time as Baltimore Comic-Con.
Well, you got to make a decision, Tom.
No, I'm not going. I'm just saying I'm going to the con. That's my thing. The con is 100%.
You got to decide between pickles.
Pickle down.
Listen, that's the thing. That's what do you think? How do you think freaking everybody made the whole pickle thing freaking debacle on fucking Qualified, man?
It's because it was an easy joke.
Vinny the Pickle.
Yeah, we need Vinny the Rod to make an appearance.
Don't worry about it. the man, the gherkin man will be
the gherkin will be there.
Dude, Dom, I'm telling you that Harlem Lewis or whatever the hell his name is on LFG just stole your whole persona. Because I feel like some young kids just trying to pretend to be Dom on LFG.
I know that dude, man. That's funny.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
He's pretty good, but he's still stealing your style.
Listen.
He's what if Dom were a wrestler?
Listen, we need a really good face.
I feel like I'm playing The Legend of Zelda right now. Listen.
My nephew could be a good face of the company. He is me 10 times better and everything that I could be. My nephew. He's got the charisma. He's got the looks. He's got the YouTube presence. He has his own t-shirt
Rod looks.
He has his own company, his own clothing company. He makes shirts. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. So,
what is it? How to Make It in America?
This kid, man, is good. This kid's good. He got the charisma, man. He got it from me, though. The whole thing. This is
genetics, Pee-wee. Genetics.
Nah, but Baltimore. I can't wait for Baltimore. And I was telling Sticks, I got denied press passes for New York City Comic Con, even though I helped my brother push him around in the wheelchair, which is kind of funny. That they denied me. And my brother's like, listen, so I have to get around. I rely on him he's my photographer as well as my my man to push me around. Oh, we can do these passes, but we can't give him press passes. I'm like, why not? I got to go into the shows with this.
Yeah,
so he's been fighting.
Yeah, but you'd have a handler pass. He'd be his handler.
Yeah, I don't
what's the difference? The press pass don't give you any special access to shit.
I know, but you still get into the freaking roof. I can't go to the
if you can get a
if you can get a handler pass, take the handler pass.
Handler pass. What's the difference? You just got to get in.
Difference. You're still getting in.
I don't want to handle his pass, man. I don't want to handle these fucking nuts. I want to fucking go to freaking this thing, man. So
you don't have to handle your brother's nuts. Just push his man.
You just got to go in the thing. Again,
isn't this guy handling his brother's nuts, going to a pickle festival? This guy's all over the place.
If you can go.
Press pass don't give you early access. It don't give you special access. It don't give you nothing. It's just, all right, you don't have to pay, but you promote our stuff.
Promote our shit.
Well, let's see what happens. But listen, it's going to be fun. The next two October, the 2 weeks in October, you got New York City Comic Con and then Baltimore right after.
Baltimore.
So,
hey, good thing about New York, you don't have to go anywhere, Dom. You're already there.
I'm right there.
Yeah, I still.
It's still a long weekend. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Through Jersey.
Yeah.
Too many people. I just don't.
Well, listen, hey Pete, you don't know too many people. The San Diego Comic Con.
That's why I haven't gone to San Diego. I mean, I get it.
Compared to my
I get it. It's just that's not what I don't know. It's just not for me. I don't want to wait in the line.
Do it. You gotta experience it.
I ain't spending the money to go out there.
I know everybody says you got to do it once. Same thing with New York, but I'm like, I just don't want to do it. Like everything. Like my buddy who does New York every year, he tells me about all the hustle. You got to hustle. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hustle. I'm lazy.
Nah.
I can admit it. I'm lazy. I don't want to wait in line. I'd rather just wander around and do nothing. But I'm not going to get
Zaggy. Just be a volunteer and lie and pretend to work. That's what I do. There you go.
There you go, Zaggy. Good job.
There you go, Zaggy.
But like I said, it's just the crowds. I just don't want to. I don't like crowds that big.
But all right, I think that's a good place to end it. I hope you guys all enjoy SummerSlam this weekend. Make sure to check out more from Pete over on his channel on Renovisions on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and all throughout the week. Make sure to check out Dirty Dom and Sticks over on Renovision Friday nights for the qualified. Check out Sticks on his channel Tuesday nights for his Doctor Who rewind. You can check me out here on Episode Geek all throughout the week, as well as over on Renovision Saturday nights for Saturday Night Special. And that'll do it for us. Dom, take us out with some words of wisdom.
Yeah, the words of wisdom. Look, again, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. I have to put that out there again. Like again, the beginning you missed Pete. At the beginning, we talked about Hulk Hogan, lost a big icon that put wrestling on the map.
Oh, I know. I will echo Cody. It's complicated.
It is complicated.
My feelings.
But listen, the words of wisdom: never go to a slow-paced place where you're a fast-paced walker. End the story. I'm gonna end it at that.
It sounds like you just gave the same wisdom Pete did. On that note, we'll see you guys next week. Enjoy SummerSlam. Have a great weekend.
In the ring, the lights go down. Roaring crowd, they scream and shout. Chants echo, shaking the ground. Warriors clash, the game is found.